one. Starting early today because we have an early stream on this fine Friday. Twy, hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Hope everyone's doing well on this fine Monday. I don't think we'll have as many people as usual because we're doing a different time block than we used to do. The reason I have to do this time block is I am kind of in the ringer with school at the moment. I have another set of midterms this week and projects due, so it's kind of tough for me to make time. So I have blocked out time for coaching, but it is this morning. So yes, we must stream in the morning. Vibes, good to see you. Kwame, good to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope we're all doing good. Let me drop a quick ping in at stream ping. We are live bright and early with coaching. Yes, I'm a little bit tired. I did not, as you can probably hear, I woke up not that long ago. And we're back though. But yes, today's stream, I'm going to be streaming for today. It's 9 a.m. for me right now. And I have to be gone by, I think it's 1. So wait, I have all of 9, all of 10, all of 11, all of 12. Yeah, I have to be off by 1, so I have 4 hours. Finding out the Twitch drops our comp points. Yeah, so now you can get your wolf, whatever it's called. Do I have enough? Actually, wait, hold on. Do I have enough? I don't think I do. Let me check. 3,000. I have actually 0. Oh wait, it's because this is tail. I was about to say. I was like, that's actually crazy that I have 0 comp points. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see this. Customize weapon variants 1850. Yeah, I don't have enough. Dang. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing coaching early today. If we don't have very many VODs, which I suspect might be a problem, if we don't have very many VODs, I'll just play the game. So we'll just kind of read it from there. Oh, I need to open the bot. I totally forgot to do this. Fuck. Okay, well, hold on. Let me open up the bot real quick, and then we'll get the show on the road. Let me switch it to this view real quick, and then let me do... So I can't remember where my bot file is. I think it's in documents, or is it on desktop? Because I named it True Worminator. I think it's desktop. No, it's documents for sure. True. Yeah, here it is. Okay, copy, file path. Hold on, give me just a second. CD to this. Motherfucker. There we go. And then I need to do venv scripts to activate. Then I need to do python main.py. And then I need to bring up pgadmin. Cool. But yeah, so the plan is we're going to stream for about 4 hours of coaching. Just some updates. The Numbani guide went out on Sunday. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I highly recommend you check that out for free content on how to play Numbani correctly. Let me switch back to this. And then the bot should be up. Yeah, the bot's up now. Cool. Okay. But the Numbani guide went out on Sunday. And then... Oh, I need to send you guys to Agile in just a second. Let me explain this real quick, and I'll send you guys to Agile, and then we'll do the first round of coaching. Some updates. So I have midterms and projects due early this week. Around the Wednesday mark, I'll be able to work on more content. I am working really hard to get this spreadsheet done. Like really, really, really hard. I'm spending hours a day trying to finish it. We're getting pretty close to being done. I have the hero page done. I need to add a little bit more detail to some stuff. And I need to add a like summary sheet as well. So once I have those done, things are going to start looking pretty good, but I'm working on it. I expect that to be done probably by the end of this week. I'm hoping. I'm really, really, really hoping. Bashi and Organic, good to see you guys. Alex, good to see you as well. You see the blog post thing where they're planning for season 2? Yeah, I saw that. I read it last stream, Kwame. Yeah, we read through it. But yeah, so I'm working on that. That's kind of my next, I kind of mentioned it last stream, but that's my #1 priority right now. I'm really, really trying to get the spreadsheet overhaul finished. That way you guys can have it and we can have a video up. Because I get a lot of questions about how to use the spreadsheet and stuff like that. and I just don't have the infrastructure for it yet. So I need to get that done ASAP. So yeah, that's my big project. But anyway, I'm gonna send people to Agile real quick, so there's no ads during the coaching sessions, and then in the meantime, I'm going to do the raffle. So do ! Claim or ! Enter. But yeah, okay. Let me send you guys to Agile. I know you guys are popping in, but it's gonna be way easier for everybody if we do Agile now. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, then we're gonna do ! New raffle 300. Go ahead and do ! Enter or ! Claim to enter for today's coaching. But yes, so yeah, just working on the spreadsheet. It's been pretty difficult because all the stuff I want to add is actually pretty technically demanding. Lots of filtering, lots of filtering, like new ways to sort based on different contexts, a bunch of data gathered. It's gonna be really cool once it's done. I also fixed a bunch of bugs and fixed some formatting things that people were talking about. I'm gonna be yeah, you guys will just see in time. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing the new spreadsheet. Right after the spreadsheet's done, I'm going to focus on the bot. Okay, we need to get the bot way more operational. Like, I want to have a wheel on screen for you guys to see, so you can actually like see that it's gambling basically. And then I want it to just be a little bit more intuitive. It's not really intuitive. Yeah, instant 2-minute ads. Yeah, unfortunately we have to run the ads here. 2.5 pre-rolls. But yeah, after the bot's done, I'm gonna go full content mode. Full. So after the bot's done, I'll probably be graduated from college, and I can probably start doing a daily upload again. And then once we do the daily upload, I think we'll be looking pretty good.
Trigger finger's still itching.
If you didn't mean to enter the raffle, you can do ! Claim just to get a ticket and not be in the raffle itself, which will work. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I actually kind of suspect that we're not gonna have very many VODs today, which we have two options. I can either check out VODs from the Discord of people who aren't here, or I can play the game. Either one. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for... I made a thing. Let me see if I can actually just add it real quick. I had a media source, I think is what it is. Create new media source. Browse. Tail assets. This. I made this, which was really fun to make. Loop. Look at this. Ads in progress. And then I can do this. Make it look a little bit nicer. Give me just a second. Scroll down. Well, ads are almost over, but hold on. I want to do this anyway. Move this down to here. There we go. But yeah. So I did that. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. I think it's gonna be a pretty slow week from us, unfortunately. But we will keep chugging along. What do you think you will use your degree for? Probably not very much. I'm gonna be honest. Cause I'm super entrepreneurial, so an economics degree is not very helpful for that. Not very helpful. Economics degrees are just kind of a broad skill set. You learn a lot of data analysis, so like business intelligence is the best thing to do. Maybe add a Subway Surfer segment when rolling ads for a subs. Yeah, I mean, I can just answer questions and stuff like that during the subs ads. I'll be going straight into the Matrix when I graduate. Well, the Matrix will be happy to have you. Let me close this. How much longer do we have? We have 16 more seconds on the raffle. Yeah, if you haven't entered the raffle, please do ! Enter or ! Claim just to claim a ticket. Tail, what is your sensitivity? I'm at 2.7 sensitivity in game and 1600 DPI on the mouse. Tail, hypothetical question: if Bang Bang was moved to major, would you pick that or Silver Bullet? It's It's actually pretty difficult. If it was Silver Bullet or Bang Bang, which one would I pick? That's actually pretty hard. I think still the answer is going to be Silver Bullet because it's just so strong. Silver Bullet is so strong in 1v1s and duels. It's just so good. I think it'd be really interesting to have Roland Roundup versus Even the Odds as a minor. I think Roland Roundup should just be a minor, to be honest. Because there's actually a world where you would take Roland Roundup over Bang Bang. Like when you don't need flash range. Like on like one lane maps like Circuit Royale. They would have to buff Bang Bang's damage. Yeah, they would have to buff the damage or the range or something. Okay, we didn't have anyone enter the raffle today. I can go ahead and resolve it. Do you guys want me to just... Okay, so 1 in chat if you want me to play ranked. 2 in chat if you want me to just pick a VOD from the Discord. What do you guys think? I can do either one. I don't think it really matters. Just end stream. I can't really end stream either because I need content. Oh wait, I need to remove the ads in progress thing. My bad. I actually just need content. Yeah, you're right. My bad. So I can, yeah, so either one is fine. Play the game. Okay, we might play until we get more people in here and then I can do coaching again. Yeah, that might have to be what it is. It's no big deal. But all of you guys who entered the raffle should have an extra ticket for entering the raffle. Even for being here at the beginning of stream, I should say.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I mean, from a viewer perspective, you reviewing a code from someone who isn't here doesn't change the content. Yeah, I think... It really doesn't. The only thing is, like, the only thing I don't like about it is that they can't ask questions. So if they had, like, specific questions they are looking for, that's the only thing. So I might just pick... codes from people I haven't coached before, maybe in the Discord, because there is a wipe. They would probably prefer to be here though. I know I would. Yeah, that's the only thing. Because here's the thing, it's like I can do it. Let me just pull up the Firefox. They won't be able to ask questions, but there's a wipe tomorrow. The new season starts tomorrow, so that's the only thing. Is it's like if I don't do it today, I won't be able to do it at all. Right, and that's the only problem I have. Sure, you might as well. Yeah, we might as well. I think we might just knock some of these out for people I've never reviewed before. Like DZ, is DZ here by chance? In bronze? Wait, is this bronze or is this top 500? Bashi really wanted his code reviewed? Is Bashi even here? If Bashi's here, he should enter the raffle. I'm so tired, man. Holy moly. If Vashi's here, we can do him. But if not, we can just, I'm just gonna start from the top, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna do DZ here, and then we're gonna keep going. Okay. Lijiang Tower from, let's see here. It's gonna be Lijiang Tower from Adar, aka DZ. I have a code, but I was sniffing the floor for pennies half the match. I probably shouldn't send it. Okay, I mean, it's up to you, man. Focused on playing lanes while staying safe as possible from the hazard. Also tried to flank or get close to Ash as much as possible. Was a super close game, and I would like to know how to play first round better. Okay. Okay, I don't know what rank this is because they put both bronze and top 500. So I suspect this is probably like platinum. But we will see. Yeah, if crosshair placement's bad, it's probably not worth looking at. Because you just need to fix it. It's a really core issue. It's one of the easiest issues to fix, but it's also one of the biggest problems to have because you just lose value every single fight you take because you're not aiming at the correct level. Okay, so this is from DZ. It kind of looks like console the way we're moving our crosshair, but I can't tell. Spam main, walk out main with our hazard. So I'll just briefly cover how to play this map. Talked about it all the time. But if the enemy team makes a rotation to point here, your best rotation is to fight for main. So this is actually pretty good from our hero here. But typically you have 3 ideas. You have 1, the idea of rotating coast side to point. You do this when you're outranged. You can come right side for this mega room. You can do, this is just a higher risk play, but you have more space control. So that's the only thing you keep in mind. And then you can come main. You typically only want to come main if your tank is playing deep for the space, like this hazard here, or you're outranging the enemy team. So either one. So here, this is pretty good from us to walk out main with our hazard. And then spam main. I think this is okay. The only thing I'd keep in mind here is to be looking for your ally DPS, right? Do a team check. See if this guy is pushing deep on the angle. He is. So whenever something like this is happening, you want to prefer standing in main and just doing damage, right? So you can just stand here, shoot Mizuki, stand here, shoot Symmetra, so on and so forth. No big deal. So this is pretty good from us. I actually kind of prefer not seeing this from you because this is happening. This is okay, but you have to understand that whenever you're making a flank like this, you're no longer going to have a DPS helping your hazard in the tank trade, so he's going to lose the tank trade. So you just basically, there's more pressure on you to get a kill as you make this flank here. Whoops. It's an okay idea, but I think the play is going to be wrong from you because Hoopa Loompa is already flanking. Yeah, and then unsurprisingly, our hazard gets to 1 HP. He actually ended up living. We get pinned off the map and we're dead. Yeah, so, I mean, I think the flank is okay. I wish you were a little bit here, for example. We need a shot to connect. Like, this has to connect. Yeah, we don't end up getting it. Kelbo, I think you're just a little bit delayed. I don't know why YouTube is just so delayed. I put it on ultra low latency, but whatever. Okay, we end up winning this just because the flank is so strong. But I would just keep an eye on taking an angle whenever you already have someone angling. Because on average, you end up losing those fights. So just keep that in mind. Joe's Lily, or Joe, I'm not too sure how to say your name. Joe, maybe. But thank you for following. Welcome to Bug Nation. Okay, so here we're contesting the right lane, which is actually quite good from us. So the reason this is good is because it stops the enemy team. Think about it from the attacking POV. Whenever you're in this position, what do you normally like doing? You like splitting out main and this left side. So if you are here as Cassidy, you shut down that potential play from the attacking side. So it's actually quite strong from a lane control perspective. So I really like this play from you. Also, playing here as Cassidy is pretty good because flashbang like always works in this space, and you can roll backwards for the mega if you need it. Okay, so we need to get headshots here. So what's going on? Okay, so here to me, it looks like there's a you know what, it's good enough. I was about to say it looks like you're just looking at them and there's no focus on the target, but it's actually pretty close. So that's actually fine. Shoot, cast, shoot hazard, rotate away. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to do. Yeah. I mean, other than just shooting them as they walk up, there's nothing else to do in that situation. Go for the flashbang. I mean, it's kind of just don't get slept, to be honest. Yeah, just don't get slept. I hate this habit. I have it too. Just when he's about to shoot, he moves his mouse. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of... It's a little flicky. I mean, he's got pretty good aim, to be honest. I actually cannot, for the life of me, tell what elo we're in. I have actually zero idea what elo this is. I don't think there's a way to live this. I don't even think this is a misplay. I mean, you should probably see that your guy is dead and then reset. Like, if you're going to play aggressive when you have teammates that are dead, you typically do it from the high ground, right? You're going to do it from something like this because it's harder for the guy to slash onto you from here. Yeah, we just get caught. Whatever. I'm not too worried about that, though, to be honest. Go up top. Okay, we need to be looking for a Deadeye here. You see your Pharah on the floor. I would go main. Okay, you end up going right side. Your Pharah goes main. That's fine. Look for a Deadeye. Draw early. Nice. Continue rotating. I just think we're rotating too much here. You don't need to go this deep. Like here, they're already on the back foot, right? They're in open space. You guys should pop the ultimates to take space. I mean, they have Mizuki ulti here, but this is just going to make you more isolated. I mean, it's okay, but I think they're already in your effective range. Just in here and do damage. Well, early stream? Yeah, we got to do early stream today because it's that or a 2-hour stream. So I figured we can just do 4 hours starting early. You're just going to get caught by Hazard. Like, the problem is in this matchup, you can't take this deep of an angle. Hazard is one of your worst matchups in the game. Why? Because he can shut you down on angles, right? So Hazard can just wall behind you, slash deep, and then all of a sudden you're in the kill cam, right? So I just don't think deep angling in the matchup is going to be better than you having Doritos, your tank here, standing here, and you just shoot them from a safe distance. It's going to be more consistent for you, okay? So I just don't really like the rotation when we don't need it in this situation, right? Like, this is a good application of the idea of opening up angles, but in this matchup, right? This is a matchup specific issue. It's not a good practice. So it's very clear to me that you have the habit, which is good, but in this matchup, you needed to adapt and understand that playing safer would have been better there. Because you risk getting isolated, and you do not want an isolated 1v1 with a Hazard. You will die. It is one of your worst matchups in the game. Okay, so you also have a staggering issue. So I understand you're trying to match your team's intention here, but this is the second time this game you've seen teammates die on your screen and you don't back up, okay? As you walk back from spawn, if the fight is losing, you need to be able to look through the wall and determine, is the fight losing or winning, okay? If the fight is losing, I need you to turn around and come back to spawn and live. Here, I understand there's very little time left, but the the principle still stands, and then we get caught. Okay, you don't turn around fast enough. So, it's a pretty big issue because that costs your team maybe 15, 20 progress. That's just straight up unwinnable because it would have been a 4v5. Nice duel. Good shots. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you kind of tossed whenever you deep angled. Well, whenever you continued your rotation against the Hazard. That's kind of your biggest mistake this whole game. I actually thought everything else was pretty okay, right? Like, there's no world we're doing this against the Hazard. Whenever we can just do this and get away with it, just do damage. And then this first fight flank was okay. I'm not going to beat you up for it. I think it's generally okay. Just keep in mind, when you have someone that's already flanking, you don't also need to flank. Okay. You already have a win condition. No need to have two. Because it's typically not better. It's typically better to have one guy help with the tank trade and then just let your Pharah carry. Okay. It would be good here if you're trying to win. I think Cass is fine. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think into this matchup, Cass is pretty good, especially like one thing, a very common misconception I see, especially on like Reddit, right, is people who think Ashe counters Cass. Ashe does not counter Cass. If anything, Cassidy counters Ashe. Okay, there's only some maps where Ashe will counter Cass because every ranged hero counters Cass, and it's gonna be things like Gibraltar. Let me ban this guy real quick. It's going to be things like Gibraltar where you just outright can't contest the Ashe. But on 80% of the maps, like for example, if there's Ashe on this map, you can just out-rotate the guy and kill him. There's no, like, range is not an issue. Here, I think Cass is pretty good. You just have to not play super isolated against the Hazard, which is a pretty small price to pay in my eyes. And this is especially fine because you have a Pharah. If he didn't have a Pharah, let's say he's on double hit scan. Let's say Hoopa Loompa is Emre. Okay, maybe you'd be better off on Sojourn. Okay, but that's not the situation here. We have a flex DPI, so we can just stand in main and shoot our gun and be pretty safe. So yeah, I think Cass is actually pretty good in this situation. Okay, so on control center, we see our team fighting aggressively for white room. So rather than walking down main as well, we rotate left side. By the way, you remember time Overwatch, the Tracer main we briefly talked about? I asked in the chat if he plays Tracer on Circuit, and he says no. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the worst Tracer map in the entire game, yeah. Is Circuit, because it's the same issue as Cassidy. Close range heroes just don't do well because they can't rotate around long range heroes. Like, for example, I talked about The reason Ash doesn't counter Cassidy is like, let's say there's an Ash on this map. You can just rotate around the Ash, right? You can go left side. You can open up a deep flank here. You can just walk all the way around and be this guy. Like, there's a bunch of stuff you can do to get around her. But on Circuit Royale, you cannot get around Widows. You cannot get around Hanzos. And that's why that map is horribly designed, because there's no counterplay. There's no counterplay to that. Like, the map literally just doesn't give you the option of dealing with the Widow. You have to run it down main. How to take a step away? You're good. You're good, bro. No worries. Nice kill on Ana. So, by the way, guys, on this map, you have two options. You can do what Madar is doing. You kind of have to read the situation, okay? If you have your other DPS and your tank going white room, you don't need to be in white room. You definitely don't need to be. You don't need 3 guys in white room to take that space, especially if you have people like Adventure and Hazard, which are really good at controlling very narrow space like this. You can instead come right side and then look for the duel here, or you can go left side with the idea of, if you see people main, going outside, or if no one's main, continuing the rotation like our hero does here and wrap backline. Very strong. Very, very, very strong. And that's what we do. We wrap backline, and unsurprisingly, we kill an Ana. Fantastic work. So the only thing to keep in mind is sometimes when you're in positions like this, you'll be outranged by like a Sojourn or an even Ashes sometimes. Pharahs, you'll get spammed out by Junkrats, unsurprisingly. So just keep that in mind. As you're making this rotation, make sure you're checking for the enemy team comp and change your plan accordingly if the matchup's bad for you. Anyone can put a coaching request? Yeah, as long as it's Cassidy. Yes. You submit a bot in the Discord, and then you enter the raffle after every single code is done. Yeah. Shoot Hazard. Keep shooting Hazard. You're just matching intentions here, right? So the only thing I'll mention is that you don't need to be on point here. You have, I think it's your braid capping. Yes. No, it's your Kiriko. Yeah, you have your Kiriko capping. You don't also need to cap. So instead of being on point here, it'd actually be stronger if you're in this position, because whenever your team does engage, which is right now, you'd be earlier on the follow-up. So that's the only thing I mentioned. Isn't it risky going main if your team doesn't walk? Yes. So you just have to read the situation, right? And this is why I teach you guys to be very aware and to do team checks constantly. So let's say my team loses the fight here, which is this is called white room. I understand. It's wait, what? Was it always this color? This room was white at some point, right? Wait, what? Am I being Mandela affected right now? This was white in Overwatch 1, right? No, hold on. Why is the room not white anymore? Lijiang Tower, Overwatch 2016. Nah. It's on the other map, pretty sure. Yeah, but that room was also called White Room.
We get to play.
Oh my gosh, this is release Overwatch. Holy moly. That's Garden. Yeah, it's white. Wait, no, wait, what? It's so dark. Hold on. Go White Room, bro. Wait, what? Why does this point look like this? Is this the beta? Look at this wall. Like, what is this? What am I looking at? This has to be the beta. Oh, it's not even white. Wow, I just got Mandela affected. What the hell? That's actually crazy. It was never white. But I understand on Garden it's called White Room, but this is also called White Room. Lighting different? Maybe it's a lighting thing, yeah. But also, this is really weird. I never knew that Lijiang looked like this in the beta. That's actually crazy. When did this come out? February 10th, 20... Yeah, the game didn't come out yet. I think it came out in, like, May in 2016. It looks wider in this clip. Junkrat was so tall. Was he really? Wait, hold on. I think, yeah, his model's less, like, hunched over, maybe? I don't know. I actually can't even tell. It's so dark. Oh, my goodness. Oh, W hook. Anyway, we're gonna have topic. I just wanted to check. But anyway, this is called White Room. You can also call it like Plaid. I mean, you can call it a few different things. But anyway, I actually literally cannot remember what I was talking. Okay, if your team is backing up in this position, right? They're not fighting actively for the space. You will just need to team check as you're rotating to make sure you're synced, right? Read your team's body language. If they're giving space, you'll typically want to give space as well. Would you like to see a game where I played Genji versus Hadi as DPS? I mean, probably not, unfortunately. I just don't know how to play Genji properly. I could infer how to play Genji, but I don't actually know, and that's the big issue. I only like coaching heroes that I actually know what the best play is. I actually like this discipline from you, so whenever we take this duel, you wait for a roll before swinging again, which is really good, and then you go wide. Yes, and I also love that you don't roll instantly. You wait till you see him and then roll, which is really good. Can you coach Sojourn? I don't coach Sojourn, like a full code of Sojourn, but I will coach... Okay, by the way, you lost this because you don't have Silver Bullet. If you had Silver Bullet, you win this duel. FYI. So you pick the worst perk and die because of it. I don't even think you get any... 15? No, the perk didn't even save you here, by the way. Yeah, so he had Silver Bullet. You don't. He lives with 40 HP. Yeah. This is perk difference. This is literally just perk difference. And this is exactly why I think the rolling roundup sucks. I mean, this is a little bit of an extenuating circumstance. We're in a 1v1 with an enemy Cassidy. But stuff like this will happen a lot. A lot. But yeah, I don't coach Sojourn. I mean, Sojourn is definitely one of the heroes I'm more comfortable on because a lot of how Cassidy plays translates to Sojourn, surprisingly. But it's not a hero that I would do a whole VOD on because I don't actually know, right? There's a YouTube video I have. You need to be following. You need to be rotating right now, by the way. Sorry. A little bit off topic. But you need to continue rotating as this ulti comes out because you can't shoot them from main anyway. Keep rotating to set up a deep angle and just go for something high variance. I think we just need to be here right now. Even if the hazard turns around and slashes you, that's going to be really good because guess what? Jelly's back is going to be turned to your team, so your team can just walk in. But yeah. I don't coach Sojourn because I just don't know for sure. Like, I don't know the nuance with overclock, for example. Like, how do you actually use that ulti? Beyond me. Actually, no idea. It's a pretty good play. I actually don't mind this play at all. Yeah, whatever. We could use cover slightly better here. You knew they were going to back up, so whenever you rotate back, you should have actually hugged this corner and then backed up this way. Small cover usage issue, but honestly, not me though. On average, that play is the best play. Hadi was on Tracer? Yeah. Well, it's more just like if you were on the Genji, I wouldn't know how to coach you properly. Good kill. Flashbang. Nice. I mean, I think this... I mean, I don't know what rank... I actually just had no idea what rank this is. If I had to guess, we're looking like... I think this is probably... there's a little bit... Some lazy mistakes, so I don't really think it's just GM. Like, walking back from spawn and dying, I think is pretty bad. Zero, good to see you. Official comp. A convert of the Silver Bullet. Well, I'm glad you have, because it's just a better perk. It's so much better. There's so much carry potential. Yeah, by the way, I don't think this can be GM because you would never be in this position in GM. This position is so low value. Yeah, I think this is like low masters to diamond. Yeah. There's no world we're in this position. The problem with this position, I've talked about it before. But yeah, this is the first code, by the way. I've talked about this before, but the problem with this position is that our rotation out can be easily caught by the enemies as they walk through choke because they're going to be walking like this anyway, right? The chance of them just stopping us or like walking wide and shooting us with no cover is super high. Yeah, there's no benefit here. You're not going to kill people from here as Cass. If you were here as Sojourn and you had rail, sure, I'm down for it. If you're here as Freya, I'm down for it, but not as Cassidy. You're too slow. Circle room inside of angle is goated. Which one do you mean? I mean, typically you're just here. Oh yeah, here. Yeah. This is the best position. Unk, I thought the stream was in 30 minutes. Nah, it's right now. It was 30 minutes ago. 2 hours earlier from 12. So it was what? 10 EST? So that's 9 my time. Yeah, so it was 30 minutes ago. Are you sick? I just woke up. I just woke up. Yeah, I had to start early today because it was either I start early or we only have a 2-hour stream. So, by the way, Madar, you're just in the wrong position the whole fight. You needed to be here. In the hazard matchup, it's a little bit scary, but you can play all the way back here and be fine. because you will have enough time to react to the slash, and then you can break LOS with this corner like this. So it's actually pretty safe. Just don't play here, because if you play here, guess what? You're gonna get walled, and then you're gonna die. So just be careful about that, and then get ready to rotate away. That's it. She has nice. Now you can do this, right? Because now you're matching intentions and the enemy tank is dead. So you can just walk it down there. I'll honestly just pop Deadeye to kill Anna here. I would actually just Deadeye that guy. Shoot him one time with Silver Bullet, which we don't have, which is pretty brutal. But, I mean, that's, yeah, it's whatever. I actually think that is fine there. The only thing about this is whenever you pop this, oh, you get slept afterwards. Yeah, no big deal. You actually didn't even use cover that bad there either. You're sick. Yeah. I just, whenever I wake up, I don't know why, but I just sound congested. I have actually no idea why. I might be a common issue. Like, I might not be the only one suffering from morning sickness. By the way, this is incorrect. You should not roll out on the bridge. I mean, it could be okay, but I'd prefer you just roll across and set up the single. The single is so strong in fight 1 because there's so many VODs where I see you guys play this, and then you just do this flank, and then you just win. You actually just win. You seem to not die to hazard. That's it. Just understand you can roll across the gap, and then you can roll back across the gap like this if you're getting engaged on or something. Tail, you know the best OTP hazard? It's a guy named Mint Thief. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure he's European. Maybe he's Australian? I can't remember. But I looked into it a long time ago. There's a guy named Mint Thief who's like consistently champion as a one trick as hazard. The actual best hazard is, I probably don't know. Probably some Korean or something. I know it's possible, but I don't have the balls to execute it. I mean, you don't have the balls because it's scary, right? Like you've never done it, so you're scared. You need to try it once. I've literally seen codes where people roll across and fall. I'm actually so down for that because at least you know, okay, next time I know how to not fall properly, right? So just try it. I mean, go in quick play or like custom game and try rolling across. It's really strong. Is it jump and roll? Yeah, you're going to jump and then in the air, you're going to roll. The timing is pretty forgiving. Jump and then like late into your jump roll. Like once you hit the top of your jump, like boom, then roll across and you'll be fine. Yeah, I also show it in the roll tech video. Exclamation mark roll tech if you guys want to go check it out. I also show you how to do it there. It's pretty consistent. Once I practiced it a little bit, I have yet to fall off the map. I think after hitting GM on cast, I'll try to play tank in another account. One tricking hazard. Yeah, hazard is one of the best, in my opinion, tanks to one trick. Easily. Really high carry potential. The only problem is that he has really bad maps. He has a few maps where it's like really difficult to do anything. Because he's a lot like, he doesn't have damage mitigation like a shield. Like he's not like a Sigma. So on maps that are super long range, like Circuit Royale, he kind of suffers a lot. Okay, so sorry, I was talking to chat here. Okay, hold on. I missed all of this. Okay, so we come to this angle. We just need to make sure we're not doubled up with our ally DPS. We are not. Okay, so this is a mistake. You see Venture here. You should not rotate to this angle. This is a doubling up problem. You need to just stand here because this will let your Venture come right side and control more space. You coming this way halves the amount of space your team controls, right? Like, you know, I mean, I understand the fight's over, but it didn't really matter. But look at this. Both you guys are standing here. There's no pressure on bridge. So if the enemy team regrouped quickly, they'd be able to make this rotation with very little resistance, right? I mean, it's just Angeli, the brig player. You just walk down the brig player and then you're good. This is your fault. Your team is set up for failure here. You needed to not rotate to poke here. Just stand here and poke from here. You can do effectively the same thing from the bridge position and be fine. But because you come this way, you double up with the Venture, and then your team lacks space control. So this is a mistake. You need to stay on the bridge here. I'm noticing a pattern of Circuit being a shitty map. Yeah. The maps you guys should hate are maps that don't give you flexibility. Like Hybrid and Payload are very, very big examples of this. And I want to point out, by the way, here, that if he was on the bridge earlier, he could have made this rotation earlier. And he would have caught the Mizuki. They need to just remove I think Circuit Royale is like not horrible, but Paraiso is absolutely horrendous. Paraiso needs to be reworked or removed outright. That map is horrible. Second point is really horrible design. You're forced into specific heroes and it's just really unfun. You need to keep going. Be braver. Just continue rotating. Boom, 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 boom. Do this. The idea is good though. Yeah, poor rotation from you. You're just too late now, right? Because you decided to cancel your left side rotation, you come right side, and look, your Venture's already dead. You're not able to poke them on the walk up. You're going to be in an okay position, right? But it's just late. Like you needed, because you were here, you have to commit to this idea. You need to continue rotating because you have to understand once you're in that position, as the enemy, once you're here, right, the enemy team are just gonna, I mean, they're human beings. They're gonna commit to their idea, right? They're very rational. They're gonna continue rotating to a point typically on average. So because that's the case, now you have to rotate back because you canceled. This rotation is a lot longer than the enemy team's rotation, right? They're gonna get there before you. So if you are here, the only thing you can do is commit to your idea, commit to the rotation. Because even if, let's just say, even if it is the worst play, it's the only play you can do because of where you started at. Okay? You need to continue rotating. You have to continue rotating in this position. Hello, cool. Welcome. Welcome to stream. This is not the guy we need. That is curious. Yeah. So you were kind of set up for failure there. You chose the wrong play. You can argue whether or not you should have been on bridge there. I think being on bridge there is fine. It's just you needed to commit to whatever idea you were going for. And then this is too safe, right? Like, so what we should be looking for here, our guys in, our Q should be the hazard engage, which is, I think it's now-ish. Okay, this Deadeye comes out is actually the Q. The fight is happening. The fight is happening. You need to just come this way, roll across, and then get active. This is exactly why rolling across is so important. You need to come this way, roll across, and then do something. Because the fight is happening right now, and right now we're doing nothing. You should feel, this should feel particularly bad because it is particularly bad. We're not shooting our gun. We have no kill pressure. We have no control over the outcome to what happens to Doritos. We cannot help the situation. So we need to roll across the gap and open something up like this. Okay. Yeah. Rolling across the gap on this map is essential for your guys' toolkit on Lijiang. Essential. You have to do it. Yeah, okay. So here's the problem as well. Kind of the same issue. Here, there's no conscious team check from you to see the Venture, which I don't like, right? You can just tell me, but Tail, I hear the Venture. No, I need you to see the Venture. I need you to see the Venture, go angle. Okay, because guess what? The Venture doesn't end up angling. So here's what happens. You and the Venture are stacked on the same angle with this Kitsune. Which you can argue, but Tail, Kitsune is a big power spike for everybody in the game, and you shoot your gun faster. I don't care. I don't care. Because the problem is, here's what's going to happen. You guys are all going to Kitsune down main, and what is a rational enemy team going to do? They're just going to leave. They're just going to leave. Okay, then you can argue, but it's a bad Kitsune. But I don't care. We can't control our teammates. But we should understand from a macro perspective, we need to have someone angling. We want a win condition. So if our hero team checked the Venture, they would be able to say, oh my God, this guy's not flanking our Venture. What is this guy doing? And then he would roll across the gap and set up a play himself. Okay? Because I want to point out that your Kiriko is very likely to Kitsune down main anyway. And if you were angling, oh my goodness, guess what? They're walking into the angling Cassidy. So now they're pinched. Now they're pinched. Okay. Shoot gas. Nice. I mean, it's just a losing neutral. Like, I don't think it's going to be winning for your team. You guys all walk it down. 5-man down main is not a winning macro pattern. Like, I want to show you guys this. This macro is not winning at all. Like, look at our team's position. Look, we can't, like, I want to point out, we can't even make it through choke, even with Kitsune, because 5 guys from the enemy team. The reason this works, this formation from the enemy team works, is because we mirrored that formation. 5 down main versus 5 down main. And who's going to win in this situation? The attackers or the defenders? The defenders have the advantage because you are taking space into them. You are taking space into them. This is the big problem. Okay? And this is why flanking is broken, because you break this formation. The default formation you guys run into in your ranked games, you just discombobulate as you flank. Okay, so that's your own thing. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to win that. It was lost from the get-go. No one on your team was off angling, so you just walk down main and die. Unflanking not broken, just 2-tap their hazard. Flanking is broken. And then 2-tapping the hazard, honestly, they need to make Cassie's bullets do 500 damage. I'm gonna be honest. Let me get hit scan. Let me just get missiles on my primary fire. I mean, okay, so here's also the problem. We go left again. Guess what? Boom. Hoopa Loompa always also going main. Also going main. You have Deadeye here, so going main is actually a little bit preferred. But it's the same problem. Like, we're looking... What is going on right now? Holy moly. What even? It's like a Reaper gun. What is going on? I've never seen that in my life. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's still happening. Okay, it's gone now. But yeah, you and Mentor also go main. Same problem. I mean, Deadeye ends up being fine here because we pop rally, right? The saving grace this whole fight is this rally, by the way. So W Brig. Is that how Reaper reloads? Yeah, he just manifests 2 million shotguns through the air. The amount of ults you dodge by not going main is crazy. Yeah, exactly. Good position gets lucky. You just dodge so much random bullshit, basically. Okay. Where's our Venture? There's no team checking happening. Like, our hero is not team checking at all. I have actually no idea where our Venture is, and that's a problem. I know Venture died, but I don't know where they are. We need to know where they are. We need to know, are they walking bridge or are they walking right side as they come out of spawn? Because that matters. If we turn around here and we see Ventures coming this way, okay, we need to start rotating to the bridge side so we can poke the walk up and be on a different angle than our Venture. Okay. Okay, I mean, we fumble on the Mizuki, but I'll be honest, it's fine. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so verdict losing for me, for sure. This is for sure verdict losing. I don't really care about your micro that much. I'm gonna be real. So there's a few issues here. Number one, we need to stop doubling up. It happens very frequently, especially on this map. On this map, just remember you can roll across the gap. Very important. Extremely important. Okay, I need you to avoid doubling up because your team loses win conditions on attack and your team loses space control on defense. So you need to fix this. A really, really big issue from you. Number two, I need you to, whenever you're walking back from spawn, I need you to properly read if the fight is won or lost. Okay? I need you to be very conscious of that on the walk back, because there was 2 times on the first map where you just die for no reason because you don't consider this. Okay, so, and it loses your team like 20 seconds. So don't do that. And then another issue I have is that, I thought your flanking was generally, I thought like on some maps, your flanking was pretty good. Duels were fine. Okay, take Silver Bullet as well. You actually lose, second point. I think you lose second point. There was like 2 duels you just outright lose because you don't have Silver Bullet. Okay, so these are your big issues. These are mostly macro related, which should be pretty nice because your mechanics looked largely fine to me. Did you fumble on the Mizuki? Yeah, but I don't care. I actually just don't care. So just focus on these, and then I expect you to be up +3 to 5 divs for sure. I like the ideas. I actually really like the ideas, but we did have a pretty bad doubling up issue. Thank you for the code. Okay, we're going to be moving into the next VOD here. I'm starting to get my energy, which is nice. The sun is coming up. Tablecloth, Zeta, good to see you guys. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are doing well today. Okay, I'm going to send you guys to ad jail so we don't have ads during the actual VOD. And then I'm going to also open up a new raffle, ! New raffle for 300. Go ahead and type ! Enter, or yeah, ! Enter to enter the raffle, or ! Claim. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Agile. That was a pretty fast code. I feel like I'm getting better as a coach at diagnosing. Like, sometimes there's just, like, one pretty big macro issue. Okay. One thing I want to talk about while we wait for ads to finish. Or maybe I'll just wait. Because it's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll just wait because it's kind of interesting. Damn, noon came early today. Yeah. We started a little bit early today because, it was either I started the normal time and stream for 2 hours, or I started 2 hours early and go for 4. So I figured I might as well start early. We actually have more people today than I thought. I thought we'd have like 10 people. So it's actually pretty nice to know that you guys actually like me. They like me. Sorry, that was cringe. I was gonna make it a bit, but I couldn't figure out how to like twist the bit. I couldn't figure it out. Like I was trying to like rack in my brain a good way to spin it, but I just couldn't figure it out. Yeah. My bad. I'm here so I don't get fined. Yeah, I'm gonna fine everybody. All of the community members that are not at current stream actually are just banned. They're all banned. Congratulations, you've survived the ban wave. You've made it. This is excellent. Okay, one thing is like whenever I run ads, does it take the viewers off my viewer count? Does anyone know? Or do people just I mean if I were them, I would just leave if I got ads, to be honest. I don't blame them. But is it like because right when it ends, my views go back up. So I actually literally don't know how the interaction works on Twitch. I actually can't tell if it like removes them or if they stay. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not trying to view max. If I was going to view max, what would I actually do? I think I'd actually just spam gameplay. I wouldn't even do coaching. Tail, what's your opinion on Gaming for Hope? I have no opinion on Gaming for Hope. I don't know anything about him. I literally don't know. I don't know, like, he has, like, some political thing that, like, people don't like him for. But I literally don't know enough about him to actually have an opinion. I see him play ranked. And people make fun of him all the time. I'm not going to make fun of him. I think making fun of people is super fucking lame. I'm a pretty positive guy. Like, I don't really bash people. Yeah, but for Overwatch? Oh, like, in terms of, like, an improvement perspective, I'm going to be so dead ass, by the way. If Gamer for Hope started tracking his games, he would improve way faster. Not even trolling. The greatest thing you guys have done for your improvement, not even joking, is do the tracker. I'm not, like... that if you guys track the chance of you going up 5 divisions in the next, I don't know, like 100 games is way higher. Like you quadruple the chance of you succeeding. Please stop being so dead ass. Am I so dead ass at like now my live ass? This is true sheet. Yes, the sheet is broken. Sheet OP actually. Man, whatever. I'm not sure what the bid is here. Bro needs to start training his glutes. Maybe I do. Yeah, we got 86 seconds left in the raffle. But yeah, I think I don't have an opinion on Gaming for Hope as a guy, but as a coach, if he wants to get better at the game, it's all about being intentional. And I think part of what's going to make him slower is not only does he have people in his chat hating on him 24/7, like the literal world is against him. But also, he's not tracking. He's just showing up. And showing up is not enough. Okay, getting coaching is good, and it helps you be more observant, but it's hard to know if you're actually succeeding. The thing about a spreadsheet is not only does it break you out of autopilot, it holds you accountable. Tail, do you exercise? After I went sedentary, going to the gym? Nah, I don't. That's my biggest thing. Like, I'm not a very active person, which is definitely to my detriment. 100% need to be working on it. How does submitting codes work? I assume that's what the raffle is. Yeah, that's what the raffle is. So what you're going to do, replays, is you're going to go into the Discord and drop a... you're going to do... Actually, I should just show you. You're going to go into the Discord. You're going to go to coaching request, and you're going to make a new post. Just make sure you follow the guidelines here, which is you enter the code, the map, and your username, and then you tell me the rank you are as well. And then you write some notes about how you actually performed in the game, and then you enter the raffle, and then if you win, I'll pick your code from here. So that's how we do it. Uncle, we need an Alice guide, please. Alice is definitely one of the most common maps you guys send me, for sure. I'm going to make eventually, Zeta, congratulations. You've been selected for coaching. That's you great things. I'll check it out in just a second. I'm going to finish this thought. A very, very common request I get is, Tail, can you make XYZ map guide? And I was thinking about it, and I think if I do every single map as one video, they're not all going to perform well. But what if I released a video that's titled how to carry on every map in Overwatch as Cassidy? I think the chance of that video doing well is pretty high. And I think it'd be worth more my time because I can just point everyone to the one guide. Wait, that's tough, Jills. All right, we love that. We actually love that. I think that's what I'm going to do, but that video is just going to take a long time, so I'm not going to be able to do it for a while. Clicks heads, 10-second video, high key. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. More than the roll tech video? More time than the roll tech video? Probably not, because I'm not going to do like the third person cam stuff. Like on the roll tech video, I had to record on every single map, and I did the third person on every single map, and it took fucking forever, actually. It took like an unbelievable amount of time to do. I commented on you. Yeah, that's why I ended up mentioning. I remember your name replace. Yeah. Okay. But we got a code from Zeta, which is here, Numbani. Perfect. This is actually perfect. And he said, let me actually open up the thing as well as I load the code. Sorry. I pulled it up on my actual Discord app. But yeah. Okay. So Numbani's gonna be good because we just had the map guide go out. And then this is, go back here, Zeta, Numbani. Disclaimer, played this game on my alt, Diamond 4, main Diamond 1, whatever. As a warm-up and voted Numbani to practice. Alt account's name is Ekin, okay? Row 68 of the spreadsheet. W spreadsheet. Row 60, what? 68. Okay. Numbani, Cassidy, lost. How do I get value when the time to set up the flanks is way longer? Do I need to be preemptive with my rotations? Yes. This is why. So this exact note, let me zoom in so you guys can actually read it, by the way. So this exact, I don't know. I need to make this thing smaller. Like this has to be, okay, let me actually make a note of that. Note pad. Spreadsheet. Make the pinned rows smaller. Okay. On this, where'd it go? Oh my god, I lost it. It's like 68 or something, right? Yeah, okay. So on this is why I beat you guys up for staging all of the time. Actually, every single time I beat you guys up for staging, because the best plays you guys need to be able to make require intention. It requires you to be there ahead of time, okay? So when you're not staging, you just lose. So very important. You have this is the whole concept of staging. You need to be there before the fight happens. You need to be thinking actively about where you need to be. Kale, okay. I failed to get value on flanks at all and frequently felt my team fell over by the time I got behind. This is likely a staging issue. Right? By the time I get behind, very likely staging issue. And while my dueling was poor, I took the attention of multiple players and my team did not capitalize on 4v3s. Not sure why. Okay, I mean, if I had to guess, we're not converting kills, which is, you know, a different thing. This is my first game of the day, so my mechanics report, don't care. And while my scoreboard impact was over, also don't care about scoreboard. Literally have no care for that at all. On first attack, my MA doubled up with me on coast, and then I didn't know what to do. Just keep going. At that point, you're already deep on an angle. Just continue rotating. Tried to go main when he did that and got 0 value. Okay, probably because your rotation ended up being too long because you rotated way too late. Or you were already deep, so the rotation back was too long. Maybe doubling up there was play. Okay, well, look. We will investigate. Also, Zeta, have you seen my Numbani guide? By chance.
Thanks, Doc. We'll give it all we've got. Hope that's enough.
Are you tracking both main and all games? Oh, yeah. That is true. That will mess up your delta. I'm going to be honest. Tracking... Okay. Okay. Tracking main and alt games on one spreadsheet will be beneficial for your improvement, but the analysis won't be accurate. Okay? So that's just the only thing. Just keep that in mind. I like the Numbani guide. Well, we love that. The Numbani guide is exactly how you play Numbani. So, Zeta, have you seen the Numbani guide? Oh, I was in chat when you made it. Okay, I forgot. I actually forgot. My bad. Okay, now it actually clicked for me, what you were saying. Yes, okay, perfect. Yeah. So make sure you're just doing everything from the body guide and you should be winning. Just make 2 sheets. Yeah, if you have an alt account, I recommend making 2 sheets. Stag Prince, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thank you for supporting Bug Nation. Much appreciated. Cabo Joestar, I hope you enjoy the sub. No more ads. No more ad jail for Cabo. But thank you as always, Stag Prince. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting the stream. But yeah, okay. So here, what I want you to identify is information through negatives. We are on the high ground. What do we see? I mean, our tank just died. They're getting rezzed. But more importantly, we don't hear anybody behind us. And we don't hear anybody up top. And you can see the Sigma on the floor, most importantly. You should use this opportunity to rotate and go for this angle. Okay? I kind of talked about this in the guide. But if there's no one here, you need to take this position so you can shoot people from main deeper. So I needed to see a bigger rotation from you here because you're not going to do enough from this position. Yeah. Here we get zoned out from Sigma. And then here, instead of I mean, this play is actually fine. I like the idea. But you had the time to set up top again. Set up the top again. Maybe he heard Freya. I mean, even if he hears Freya, that position is just better. Right? Because look. Because here's the thing. He would have made the rotation earlier. He would have been here like probably about now. The Freya would be in a pretty advantageous position for him. Because even if he gets double bolted, for example, he just backs up and then plays this position. Which is fine. Like, you just live here. Then you can do this, which is exactly what he ends up doing, but from the bottom. You could have done this, and then this is a checkmate angle. Like, I needed him to identify that no one was high ground, so we can take the high ground and play pretty aggressively. This rotation was good, I mean, for the record, but we had a better play available to us. Like, I love the kite from him. And then, yeah, I don't think going here is better when we could have just gone up top and then done this. So, because this is going to be too late. This rotation is just too long. Why am I live? Because I participate in homeostasis. That was a stupid bit, my bad. I wish I was quippier with that. That was a stupid fucking bit. Anyway, I'm live because if I don't go early today, then we'll only have a 2-hour stream. So I figured I'd start early. Okay, this is actually a bit insane, but I'm actually so down for this. This shows me that you're at least trying flanking, which I love. Like... Okay, so here, instead of shooting Sigma, you hard rotate. Is your guy here? Okay. I actually don't really like this that much because your Emre is on this deep. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. The only thing about this is that if you get marked here, you're just dead. So that's the only thing. You kind of have to commit to the play. No one's here, which is very convenient. Break this. One thing I'll point out as a little bit nitpicky, but it's very important in flanks like this. Whenever you jump, your footsteps are louder, okay? So, like, for example, if I go to this guy. I mean, he can't even hear you because there's so much shit going on. But just know... Okay, this is not a good illustration. But whenever you jump, your rotation is louder, so just walk. Don't jump. Nice. Leave. And now you're dead. Okay. You should have left just earlier. That's all it is. Yeah, spam is too strong, can't hear anything. Okay, this res is actually horrible. Just try to trade out here. Okay, that guy died. The Fury is actually insane, so we live. Do I have codes today? We were celebrating Hungary all weekend. Well, we love that. I hope you've had a great weekend, Bobby. I hope everything's been going good. I'll be honest, you're kind of just set up for failure here. This res was super awkward, and then your team dies, and then you try to go for a kill. I mean, like, technically you could say you should rat, but dying is fine here because your team's not going to be able to touch anyway. More than good, I'll tune in soon. All right, sounds perfect. Mr. Raffle? Well, no problem at all. We're going to have another one. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to be honest, your first defense was pretty fine. I wouldn't have flanked there personally. I would have just spammed out Sigma, but I see why you did it. No big deal. Tail, what do you think of the matchup versus Emre? I think it's pretty even. It's just going to depend on the situation. I think it's more even than Ashe, for example. I think Ashe is actually a pretty winning matchup for Cass. But nade is so brutal. Like, if Emre throws a nade off this door frame and hits you, it's so brutal. It's so easy to get zoned out. It's definitely a worse matchup than Ashe. That's for sure. This is a lovely angle for me. Love this Deadeye. Love this Deadeye. Love this Deadeye. This is a super awesome Deadeye from a macro perspective. Because here's what's going to happen. We're going to pop Deadeye. And then if our tank is sentient, they're going to walk forward. They're going to take space with the Deadeye, okay? So what this will do is you see that the enemy Sigma is overextended. This Deadeye is going to force him behind the statue, let your tank walk, and actually pretty high chance of just outright killing Sigma in this position. You won't kill him, for the record. You're probably not going to kill him with your own Deadeye, but you're going to set up a position for your team to kill him properly. Did you change the rank? Oh, I did not. That's actually really good. Really good. I think it's Diamond, right? Let me change. Let me go back. What was it? Diamond 4. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for that. I'll actually give you a ticket for that as well. Let me do back to here. And I need to go to OBS. Let me do Diamond. Perfect. And then add ticket Kwame 1. Okay, my bad. Okay, perfect. Now let's keep rolling. But yes, this Deadeye is awesome. Really, really love the macro of this. Zones to Sigma, let your team take space. I wish they were a little bit more aggressive here, but you can't control your team. Whatever. Idea was good enough. You actually bait out trans, which is sick. Like, this was good. Yeah, I feel like it's just because of the playstyle that makes Ash winning. Yeah, but the way I teach you guys Cass is, in my opinion, the optimal way of playing Cass. Can you change it? The message to Whisper? I mean, I can make it Whisper, yeah. I just haven't worked on the bot, is the thing. I haven't worked on the bot since I shipped the last, like, set of updates. I just haven't had time. I'm working on the spreadsheet, and I'm in midterm season, but yes, that is something I will do. Here, this is just too deep of an angle, so the cart is already past the choke. You only typically do this flank when the cart's like here, okay? The cart is already past the choke, and more importantly, read your team's body language, okay? Your team is, you know, they're in the Sahara Desert while we're in, you know, the south of Africa. We could not be further apart from each other. They're so far away, they're not going to be able to match your intentions even if you wanted to hold in spawn. Okay? So you need to wait. Either wait and make this a hard flank, like kind of rat-esque play, or just stand here and then do something else. I don't mind the intention. Like, I love the idea to flank, but because you're here so early, right, and the cart is so far up, you're not actually going to be able to catch anybody. So this is not a staging issue. You're just choosing too deep of an angle. Okay, your team isn't holding in a position that can follow up with this. That's the only thing. The card is too far. Get zoned out and leave. This is fine. And then we go back. Actually, really good awareness for me to be able to go back there. Good kill. Okay, that's sick. A little bit of an overperformance in my book, but we'll take it. That's actually crazy. Yes, and we spawn camp. That's actually epic. I wish you had Deadeye, but this idea is good enough. I mean, your team is dead. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, your team should not be losing this. Your team should actually not be losing this. But also, you choose the wrong rotation here. I think the problem with this is it just kind of takes too long to make this rotation. And once again, it's the same problem. I like the idea, for the record, but your team is not holding in a position to be able for this to make sense. Like, you need to look to see where your team is playing. They're playing all the way back here, right? Is this correct or wrong? This is 100% wrong in my eyes. Like, at the very minimum, we should be poking the walk up and then rotating back to the position. But I mean, you have to adapt to what your team is doing, right? So that's the only thing I'll mention. And then now you're just too late. Like, here you should be, like, you need to understand that rolling forward in this situation is going to be fine because you're rolling forward in rotation, okay? Rolling forward in rotation is fine. You have to be there now. The only time I wouldn't want you to roll is, like, let's say you're here now when you're trying to catch the M-ray. I wouldn't want you to roll forward now because now you're just too close to the M-ray. But you're so far away that if you don't roll forward, you are just going to be too late to the fight. Too late to the fight. So the big issue here is you're actually just choosing deep angles. Your timing is actually fine. It's just that your angle is so deep that whenever you do try to rotate to follow up, you die. And the reason you're choosing too deep of an angle is because you're not aware of how your team is playing, right? We could have just at any point here done a team check to see, oh, my team is actually holding really far away. So this deep of an angle is not as strong. That's just the only thing you need to recognize. So good, like, I like the position, but given your team circumstance, not a good place to be. If that makes sense, right? I like the idea, but not in that situation. I love you contesting this, by the way, but we need to throw flash here. You hear Echo on the right side, you need to just throw flashbang now. Because there's a very high likelihood chance, a high chance that she peeks the door. You pre-throw flash, catch her as she peeks you, and then you just win the duel every single time. Okay, we need to be flashbanging now. Now. Okay. So now 2 people are here. I mean, even now you should be throwing flash. You have bang bang. You will hit them both. And it would make sure you don't die here. Because then you get boosted on by the Echo, and then that flash is too late, and then you die. Okay, I mean, you would... I didn't want to flash Echo because I heard her and saw Zen. What do you mean? You need to live here. Once you know it's a 2v1, you need, like here, you need to live. You're not winning this. And a 2v1, you're typically... Like, the chance of you winning this 2v1 is something along 25%. Something around that. It's pretty low. If not lower. No, I mean, in this matchup, probably 25% is pretty reasonable. I mean, you would win the 2v1 sometimes, but... Like, here, you need to flashbang so that you live. In a 2v1, you just need to live. You need to live. Don't kill people, just live. And third flashbang now would do that. Like, I wanted to kite and save my ult util, and I thought rolling away would work. Didn't think Emre would smoke me on height. But why do you need to save util? Like, okay, let's say we roll away. What do we need flashbang here for? Zeta. Like, what are we going to do with flashbang in this room? Like, there's just not, like, a reason to save util in this situation. Like, this is what the util is for. It's for this. It's to live in this situation, right? Because you come to a good angle. If this was just the Echo, I'd say just take the 1v1 for the record. Like, even if it was just Echo, by the way, or even just Zen, I would say just 1v1 them. Don't let them walk through the door. It's going to be way more losing for you. Just stand here, throw a flashbang, fight them. I would have traded Flash Fan the Zen. Yeah, I just don't think that's correct because on defense, the death is worst. Like, and if you go 1-for-1, the Zen wants to go 1-for-1 for you because not only are you around the same speed. I mean, Zen is slower than Cass for the record, but the defense, it's actually better for the attack because it lets them break the choke. So you don't really want to trade here. You do want to live in this situation from just an outright macro perspective. So we don't throw flashbang, and then we take 1 billion damage to the Echo. Like, I don't really care about the Emre because the reason you're 1 HP and you have no cooldowns here is because of the Echo, how you play the Echo duel. It's nothing to do with the Emre jump scaring you. And then here, this is poor awareness. As you respawn, what do we see? Our whole team is on the right side. You actually need to go left in this situation, especially because we have Deadeye. Okay, I know you prefer right side because I mentioned, like, in the guide, you typically want to go right side because it sets you up for a good rotation this way. But we need to identify that our whole team is already here. We need to go left side because we have Deadeye. We can zone out. We can zone out the team and let our team walk here. You maybe throw flash early. Yeah, he just need to throw flash early. The rotation he chose didn't really matter that much. He just needed to flash earlier in the matchup. But here you go right side, which is, like, good on paper, but in this situation, especially when you have Deadeye and your whole team is right side, you need to go left. Okay, you needed to find the exception, but this is still good for the record. Deadeye this guy. Okay, needed to Deadeye that guy. Okay, we go right side. Yeah, so you kind of just prioritize the flank a little bit too much there. This is a flanking too much type of situation. Don't let that beat you up, but I need you to recognize the opportunity. Okay, so here, there's an opportunity here. You come right side, which is a mistake to begin with, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. This guy is in the air. Whenever he's using his ulti, especially with no cover, he doesn't have a way to mitigate damage. So you just shoot him with Deadeye, and then he dies. If you recognize your team doesn't respond to your Deadeye, is it better to use it selfishly instead? No. Just keep using it optimally. If your team sucks, your team sucks. Nothing to do about it. Like, whenever he popped Deadeye here and his team didn't walk, you should just be pissed off. Nothing you can do about it, but this Deadeye was good. That's it. I don't want you to just be like, my team sucks, I'm no longer going to do Deadeyes like this. That's the wrong line of thinking. Like, it didn't, like, you need to just keep doing the correct play. Like, or a good, like, it was a good enough idea where even if his team didn't follow up, he still got value. Okay, whatever, we're dead. Yeah, but I needed you to Deadeye the Sigma. He's floating with no cover and no way to mitigate damage. You just kill him. But, like, the optimal play would have been on the other side of the map with the Deadeye. Okay. And I hope that makes sense why. Like, typically what you guys look for is I teach you guys a general best idea, and then you need to look for the exceptions. and then we'll talk about was this an actual exception or not kind of situation. Because Overwatch is the most creative shooter in the market, right? There's actually a lot of creativity expressed in this game, as much as people try to convince you otherwise. A lot of the time, there's a multiple best plays. Or it's not clear what the best play is. It does make sense, yes? Okay. Here, okay. Here, just keep going. Just be brave. Be brave, be brave, be brave, be brave. Just go, just go. Just send it. He's not looking at you. Just send it. You will, if you were braver, you'd be standing here. Now, I think the chance of you killing him is 80%. I think you kill him. And then you would just do this. And then you would just do this. And then go back and then do this. And then you just win. You needed to be brave here. When they're not looking at you, just continue rotating. Marvel Rival clears? I mean, probably. I actually played that game for maybe 3 hours. So I've literally... Yeah, I'm just saying Overwatch... My point is Overwatch is a very creative game. Like, there's multiple correct answers most of the time. Like, you need to just be braver. Like, I don't know why you're so scared of this guy. Like, continue rotating. Just keep going. He doesn't have burst damage. This guy is not Hanzo. Like, if he was Hanzo, sure, maybe he'd be scared. But here's the problem. Like, we need to keep going. Because here's the problem. If you don't keep going, you just lose. Okay? Either keep going or lose. Pick one. Okay? It's either you have a 50% chance of winning or you have a 90% chance of losing. Right? Pick one. Just keep going. Like, you're way too scared. You're letting this guy zone you. Like, just walk forward, stand under the bridge, rotate up the stairs. Boom. That's what we need. Yeah, you're way too scared. Like, he's not even doing damage. He's doing like 10 damage to you. The threat in your mind is way bigger than the actual threat of this hero right now. If this was someone with more burst, I'd be a little bit more sympathetic, but it's not. It's literally Emre. Emre does damage, but especially him, he's doing 5 damage to you. I mean, we kill him. Guys, why do we kill Swanky Orc? For a ticket, why does Swanky Orc die here? What's the problem? There's one answer I'm looking for in particular. Why does Swanky Orc die? What's the issue here? No awareness because he dropped. I'm looking for something a little bit simpler, guys. Whenever stuff like this happens, what do I typically say? Swanky Orc is what? What about it? What? Predictable? Nah. I mean, these are all correct for the record. He drops. He's jumping. He's predictable. Free flank. Yeah, exactly. Like, these are all correct. But what's the bigger problem? Like, what's the just thing about him? Swagless? That's pretty close. He's bad. Yeah. Swanky Orc just sucks. Yeah, he just sucks. That's why he died. Yeah, exactly. He just sucks. Like, this play is not good from Swanky Orc. He doesn't... Like, Swanky Orc, if we look at this guy... And I'm just using this to illustrate the point, right? Like... The thing is, this guy's not doing enough damage to you on the angle. He dies because he sucks. You aren't getting a kill because you made a good play. You're getting a kill because he misplayed. Okay, that's what I want to point out here. Right? Like, you needed to continue rotating. You're not getting a kill because this play is good. I just want to illustrate that point because a lot of people will conflate like, oh, me standing here is good because I killed Swanky Orc. No, you standing here was bad because you only killed him because he sucks. That's it. So I hope that makes sense. And I mean, Swanky Orc's just catching strays here. My bad, Swanky Orc. But I hope that's pretty clear why the play is not good. Like, you only kill him because he falls into the open and jumps for no reason. Like, he makes a bunch of mistakes. Would you roll the stairs or just walk? Just walk. Just walk. He doesn't do enough burst damage. Unless he did half my health or something, I would just walk. Yeah. Okay, shoot. Sigma. Shoot Zen. Okay, here you need to rotate away from the Sigma. I know. You know what's crazy? Is you actually don't even know the Sigma walked that way because Sigma has no fucking footsteps because the Blizzard devs thought I was... I'm not gonna... Whatever, it doesn't really matter. You need to continue. Oh, also, you're also playing into another hero that has no footsteps, so you don't actually know where Zenyatta is because you can't fucking hear him. That's so stupid. But I was about to say, you need to push the Zen, but you actually can't even hear him, so you don't even know he's in there. Oh, they should just stop making heroes that have no footsteps. It makes no sense. It actually makes 0 sense. It actually pisses me off. My biggest pet peeve in the entirety of Overwatch. Okay, Emery doubled up your angle. This is actually fine. Oh, but here's what you miss. Okay. This is actually fine, but here's what you miss. You look to rotate away. Your whole team rotates is the thing. And then you choose main. All right, this is actually fine. It's actually fine. It's time for your one to stream tail no footsteps ramp. At this point, it is one to stream. This is actually fine. I want to point out to you that even though you're doing nothing, look what you did. So look. Zen is 5-orbing you, and Soldier's also looking at you. You're pulling 2's attention, and guess what? What is going on? This lets your Domina walk without taking 1 billion damage. Look, your Domina is half HP rather than 1 HP because of you. Okay? So I just want to point that out. It's minor, but it's very important. And this is why flanking is broken, because you're going to do stuff like this a lot. Okay, good idea, but I need better hygiene from you from Deadeye like this. Like, it's super high risk. The only thing about this is when you jump, don't jump out the door. Just stand in the door and then pop Deadeye from here. Because the whole idea with this Deadeye is not to kill people. It's just to open up space for your team. You're not going to kill anybody from this position because everyone has cover. Right? And Kiri could just TP. But yeah, so you get trans out, and then these guys are zoned away. Like, notice the Emray and the Kiri are both zoned in this room. This is because of your ultimate. You could have just done this whole thing without being 1 HP. Because if you weren't 1 HP after the ultimate, you could be swinging right now. Okay? That's the problem. So poor hygiene makes you take 1 billion damage, and then now you're just dead to this guy. Okay? So that was your problem. I actually don't mind the dead eye there. Okay, your team wins the fight. Largely because of your space making, by the way. I want to point out you didn't kill anybody, but your play was fine. And this is why I don't care about play, like stats. Stats don't matter. Why does Shadow have 18 elims and 4 deaths for a ticket? Oh, I need to give Eddie a ticket, by the way. Add ticket Eddie 1. Why does this guy's stats so good? Who knows? I don't know. There's a simple answer. What's the difference between how E-Kitten and Shadow are playing? He's the tickle monster, but what's the specific reason why? Main botting, exactly. He's literally main botting. And when you're main botting, you just shoot everyone. You literally just shoot everyone 1 billion times, so of course you're gonna have better stats. So, and this is why ticket cope is really stupid because, or not ticket cope, sorry. This is why leaderboard cope is stupid because Shadow is doing fuck all. This guy's literally doing fuck all. The entire game is on our hero's back right now. Actually. Okay, so here you seem to be braver. I'm actually so down for this. But, I mean, you're a little bit early. But honestly, just do this. So here's the thing. This position sucks because you kind of feel it. Whenever you back up, you get caught in this rotation. The better play here is actually just to commit. Just commit. Just stand here and then just die on this angle. Because you have to understand, to get you out of this angle, it's so expensive. They got to send the entire United States military across the entire map to kill you. Okay? So just come stand here and then shoot them, grab the mega, and then you're just so annoying. Because if they don't deal with you, you just do this and you win, right? So you need to just commit to the idea. Flip the map, stand here. If you die, whatever. You're going to pull 10 people, and that's going to let your team walk through choke. Yeah, so that's the problem you face here. They do send the US military, and my team loses the 4v2 later. Okay, we'll see. This is too early. Your whole team died. Okay, so this is an awareness issue. Here, you see your team in main. Your team dies. Look at this. They're all dead, which is fine. Just stand here and wait, and then go once your team respawns. So this is too early. Yeah, this is way too early. Yep, so you died there for no reason. That was poor awareness. Just wait for your team to respawn. Here, we come left side. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, you're too scared. I think you missed your window too. Once the soldier wasn't marking you, you needed to go. Here you need to go. I would have went. Here you would drop on the soldier, flashbang, kill him, and then you'd continue rotating. We need to be brave here. Yeah, you're too scared. You're way too scared. Now you're in this weird... Yeah, and then you lose the 1v1. Okay, this is a hesitation issue. Why did you not rotate? Zeta, what happened? Here, once that trans happens and you hear the soldier running away, why don't we rotate? I think it's because you missed flash and you didn't want to swing it without flash, maybe. But the initial, I don't have an answer. Okay, just commit to it more. Just commit to it. I'd rather you die inting here, to be honest, than this. Because this is just too scared. Right, you had the opportunity. No one was marking you. Just use that shot. The window is so small, guys. The window is like a quarter second. You have to make the decision there. I don't want to see hesitation in your play. Like, just go. Just go. I'd rather you run it down. This is, I think, did you team check here? Yes, okay. Nice. I actually love this rotation from you. Nice. Okay, by the way, your team isn't losing the fight. Look. They're taking space. Oh, wait, they are actually losing the fight. You pull 2. What is going on here? Well, like, what happens with this people? Kind of just don't do anything, I'll be honest. This guy... Yeah, you need to get a kill here. You just need to get a kill. So here's the thing. The only thing I'll point out here is you're 96 to Deadeye. I think you're actually better off in this situation instead of doing this. Just shoot people till you have Deadeye, then pop Deadeye here so you can kill people. I think it's the only thing. And then this shouldn't have been your idea. Your idea should have actually been, once the Discord ends, to wrap this way to grab Mega and then go back and shoot people. So you kind of just go way too far with the flank. Because there's also no way to get healing from here. You needed this Mega. Oh, I got the hiccups. Alright, at the very minimum, like, I don't really know why we're re-peeking this door. Like, you should be re-peeking this door. Like, pump fake these guys, come back this way, basically, is what you should be doing. Like, because here's the thing. You're swinging into 2 people that know you're here. You don't want to swing against these guys unless you have to. Right? So instead of swinging these guys who already know you're here and are looking for you, swing against these guys who have no idea where you are to force these guys to turn around as well. So this is part of the problem. So this is a good play. Like the macro of this is good, but I need you, the way you play the fights are incorrect. Like, I don't need you to shoot the 2 people that are already looking at you. I need you to shoot people who aren't looking at you, aka this Curie in particular. Right? And you have Bang Bang, right? Yeah, you have Bang Bang. So if you came to this door and threw flashbang, she would be in flash range, and I think the chance of you killing her is 80%, if not higher. So you just swing people that know you're here, right? Like, and the thing is, like, you hear him left. You know he's, like, you could probably tell, like, why else would a soldier be here, right? The chance of him zoning you or looking to kill you is very high. Instead of shooting him here, just keep, yeah, go for this. That's it. Yeah, they already know you're there, so that's the big issue. And then you get fire warped and die. Oh, okay. I mean, this is the cost of standing in main. I mean, whatever. Just roll the rock. That's all that is. Go up top here. Yeah, wait for your whole team to respawn, whatever. I mean, in this situation, I would actually probably Deadeye down main because it's last fight. I would just Deadeye down main for space. Nice. I'll just go main here. Yeah, when you're up someone like this, just go main. Okay. That's sick. I mean, you could have heard it. That was it. Just, you missed the sound cue. Okay, we get rezzed. And then you need to get off cart here. Here. Your Zen, Mercy, Zarya are off cart. Get off cart. This is a mistake. You need to be here. Have to be here. Boom, boom, boom. Shoot Sigma. Look, if I was here right now, where does Sigma throw his shield? I have no idea where he would even throw his shield. But he wouldn't be able to stand here safely. Right? So you misplay. You needed to be here right now. And this is what I talk about in the guide. Like, this position is really strong on this push. Need to be here. Need to be here. Because also from here, you can set up a rotation this way. You also deny this space from the attackers, which is very important. Like, because think about it. Whenever you're attacking, what do you typically want to do? You want to walk out and then, like, stand here or something, and then look for a flank on backline. Like, you need to stay here. You need to be here right now. So I don't even know what was going through your mind here. It's good that you don't double up, but as you can clearly see, like, this Deadeye doesn't feel very good. Yeah, you need to do Deadeye from the other side of the map. Shoot Sigma. Yeah, I mean, we're just not gonna be able to kill Sig. Like, he's just gonna get too much sustained because you're not angling here. Yeah, okay, whatever, we died. Okay, so this was losing. I don't care about this stat line. We just talked about why Shadow has a billion stats. It's because this guy stood in main and died the whole game. It just shot people. My team flamed me for flanking, so I turned into sit main. Exactly. This is why you turn off chat. Your team has no idea what they're talking about. Your team, you lost this game because you let your team get to your head. Your team actually doesn't have any idea what they're talking about. Okay? Your flanks were good. You just need to do better on the flanks. That's it. Like, there was one time you died because you were timed poorly. There was another time you died because you had commitment issues. And another time you died because you swung against two people who knew you were there. Like, those are all way more intricate issues that you just don't have experience dealing with. Stop listening to your local ass teammates who aren't going to climb because they just blame everyone else and they fucking suck dick and balls. Like, stop listening. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Mute chat, actually. Like, don't let these guys get to your head. They're going to stop you from making the best play because they don't know what the best play is. These guys have no fucking idea. They just assume... We literally saw them drool in main and do fuck all. Even though they see you on a deep flank, these guys are standing here jerking off, hoping something is going to happen. We have to just mute the teammates and do what we think is the best play. Stop listening to your bum-ass teammates that have no idea what the fuck is going to happen, and they've been stuck in Diamond for 10 years. Cortisol level's too high? No, this shit fucking, like... I need you guys to understand that you are the better player. You have to understand. You have to have the mindset that you are the better player. Okay? Trust yourself. Stop listening to your teammates. Trust yourself. Okay. Mute team chat. I mean, if there's anything you take from this VOD, mute team chat. Graham, ask a question. I'll answer in just a second, Graham. But yes. So, mute team chat, number one. Number two, just keep practicing the flanks because there's a lot of nuance in the mistakes you made. Understand that whenever you're going for flanks and people are marking you, either only 1v1 them if you have to, otherwise just try to shoot backline, because then if you shot backline, you'd pull multiple people. Also be very very aware as you're rotating, because I don't want to see deaths where you go flank backline as your team is all dead, okay? You need to be aware of that. And then I needed you to not listen to your team and then come play the left side of the map. Okay, because you main botted and you lost, unsurprisingly. Okay. My cortisol is also high due to how much I relate to. Yeah, exactly. Stop listening to your bum teammates. Okay, I hope this advice made sense. I thought a lot of your ideas were good. There was also like a really weird nuance situation on third point here where you saw your whole team on the right side and you had Deadeye. You needed to go left there in that situation. It was a very unique, like, but I'm going to be honest, you're on track. Like, you're super on track with the way you played this. I just think you need more reps because Zeta, how much have you been doing this? Like, how much have you been, how many days, how many weeks have you been doing this high agency flank style, play style? My hunch is that it's like 5 days max. Yeah, I don't really let it get to my head, but he flamed me like the last fight, lol. I did leave team voice on my delta since like 2 updates. Yeah, exactly. Doing what? Like 2 weeks? Flanking. I mean like flanking. Hard flank playstyle. 2 weeks? 2 weeks, if it is 2 weeks, is what then I think it's like you're just on track. You just need more reps. Like in those 2 weeks, you probably played Numbani, what, 5 times? It's not a very popular map. So you just need more reps. But first time playing Numbani like this. Okay, exactly. Like this was your first time playing Numbani like this. Already super high agency. You just fucked up some of the execution. That's okay. That's fine. That's exactly what I want from you guys. Keep doing it. Just keep going. I want to have these nuanced conversations with you guys because it means you're on the right track. If the advice I'm giving you guys is I need you to flank, that's not helpful. Right? So this was a very helpful code. You got to see some more insight into the nuance of flanking, how to do better, how to win those engagements, and I expect you to win. Okay, but thank you for the code. Verdict losing. I expect you to be masters very quickly. Very, very, very quickly with that way you played that. Tail, what do you think about awkward coaching? Literally no idea. The only thing I watched was his unranked GM. on Cass. Sketchy, thank you for answering that question, by the way. I appreciate that. There was a YouTube question from Graham. He said, to tail, just wondering against dive like Vendetta or Sombra, how important is it for me to peel? You should not peel. Okay, peel only when it's convenient for you. If you are in position to peel, then peel. Oh, I do not want to play Mr. Ears. But like your playstyle should not be to peel. Like you should not be like, I need to peel for Ana. I need to peel for Ana. Supports, I've talked about this on a different stream. Supports have tools to live dives. Ana has Sleep Dart. Baptiste has Lamp. Jetpack Cat can fly. Lucio has Boop. Zenyatta has Kick and a billion damage. Kiriko can teleport and cleanse. Lifeweaver has Pedal. Every single support has ways to deal with the dive. If they are dying, they suck. And you can't help them. Okay, you only peel when it's convenient to you. It's a skill issue on your support's issue on your support's part. But okay. Okay, so going into the next VOD here, we're going to do exclamation mark new. Wait, let me make sure I resolved the last one, by the way. Resolve. Yeah, okay, I didn't, so now you guys have that thing, which is nice. New raffle for 300 seconds. Guys, if you are here and you have a code you want me to check out, do exclamation mark enter in the Twitch chat to enter the raffle. If you do not have a code, but you want to claim tickets, so whenever you do inevitably have a code, you're more likely to win, you can do exclamation mark claim. With that being said, go ahead and enter the raffle. It's gonna be open for the next 5 minutes. I am going to go ahead and run ads so that we do not have ads during the coaching session, so you are uninterrupted during coaching. So see everyone in Twitch in 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I do need to make... I have to... Tail, can you look at my most recent sheet rows? One of your comments in the first VOD was my notes were trash. I worked on them. Yes. Yes, I can. I definitely didn't say they were trash, but I probably said they needed work. But yes, I will look. Okay, this is a truly bizarre game. Other DPS hovered Castle. I played Freya. I'm gonna be honest. You should just play your best hero always. Unless you just like playing Freya, then sure. I saw that last stream, but didn't claim because I didn't have a code on Discord yet. Damn. Yeah, you can claim even if you don't have codes. Yeah. Just claim. Like, that's why you see 90% of people just claim because they don't have a code. So they just want tickets. Like, there are people who have like 800 tickets. Like, I think Twy, has the highest amount. Twy has like 90 tickets or something, which is, we love that actually. 90% chance of winning whenever they enter. Can you transfer my old tickets from the spreadsheet to Nin Lagu? Yeah, yes, I can. Can you ping me in the Discord? I'll do it in just a second. With the names I need to transfer from. This was a truly bizarre game. Other GPS hovered cast, so I played Freya first round. We absolutely stopped them. Okay, cool. Then second round, more the same, but I died first, dude. Okay, third round, we struggled a bit, came back. I'm so bad at saying things, it's not funny. No idea how to play after a lost fight. Okay, this is fine. First round, I got a lot of damage, but I hard trolled by dying to Noon. I tried to peek it because I thought it was an angle. I was wrong. Ego peeking is always bad. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say ego peeking is always bad, but that's whatever. I also shot tank too much this round and struggled confirming anything downtown. On second point, I was able to take stronger angles and carry the game, but I made a bit. What I just want you to think about is like, so for example, I also shot too much tank this round and struggled confirming anything downtown. Okay, what could you have done? What could you have done? Is what I want you to think. Like, I shot tank too much. Maybe I should have done XYZ. Okay? Because that gives you a path forward. This is an observation, which is good, but there's no path forward. Like, you're already, like, this is good for the record. But if we want to be better about it, like, how do we, like, what's the next step? You know what I'm saying? Good point. Yeah, okay. Struggling in the Diva again. I got a ton of value this game as... Okay. Runasapi is a good map, but missed some opportunities to truly carry it and turn it from lost to win, which are most of the mechanical areas. Miss some opportunities. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Just say, like, I didn't convert mechanically on some duels, but I thought the duels were fine. Okay, like, that's the note I kind of need from you. Need to be better at reading movement and need to stop getting stupid when someone is low. Remember what made them low to begin with. Okay. Needed to respect the adventure more, but my team was drooling over themselves the entire... Okay. Don't care. Literally don't care about this. Literally don't care about your teammate bullshit. I need you guys to stop writing notes about your team. I don't care. I don't care. Because here you can say, as your coach, I can argue, maybe you should have matched intentions and just stacked 5 the whole game. Maybe. Maybe it was that kind of game where you're into the Diva matchup or something. Like, I just don't care about the team cope. It's just not, like, I understand it. It's frustrating, but we can't do anything about it, right, guys? Like, you literally can't control your team. What's the point of even spending any energy on it at all? We combined for 6 final blows around. Yeah. This is just cope. It's just cope. Made good rotations and took good angles, but backline got soloed by... It's just cope. These whole notes were cope. This is all cope. Don't care. How can we be better? Because the problem is, if you cope about your team, like, in games, we can't do anything about it anyway. That's my last game of the day, and I was tired and wanted to bed and didn't care to put anything detailed. Then just say, too tired to write notes. That's going to be more productive for you, deadass. Instead of coping, just say... I played this game too tired. Maybe I shouldn't have played. Like, the lesson in this game is I was tired after playing 20 games today. Maybe I'd play less games every day. So I'm going to be honest, guys. I would rather you have a code where you say, I was tilted, boom, period, instead of coping about your team. Like, that's a better, like, I'd rather have that than this, for the record. Like... Especially when you're doing this level of notes every game. Guys, you don't need to have it every single game where it's productive. Like, I'd rather you have, like, for every 3 codes you have like this, it's okay to have a I was tilted LOL game. Okay? That's fine. I'll change it to I was tilted then. Yeah, just do that. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be more productive than team coping. Like, I don't want to see team cope from you guys ever. Like, it's never the right... You can, like, I'll complain sometimes when I play games, but it should never be the way you think about Overwatch. But yes. Okay, Pillboy, congratulations. You've been selected for coaching. Let's do great things. Someone asked me to do something. From Morris Chan. Okay, let me do this real quick, and then we'll go into coaching here. OTT tickets spreadsheet. Okay, wait, give me a few minutes, please. Okay, fine, that's cool. Summary. From Nin Legu. From Morris Chan. Okay, I see. Morris is 6. Okay. To this username. Minimize that. Open up Twitch. Add ticket. Boom. 6. Okay, you've been updated. Okay. Where do you get the sheet from? Exclamation mark spreadsheet. But I made the spreadsheet, yeah. And there's gonna be an upgrade this week. Hopefully. I'm working really hard. Like, I'm spending a ton of time updating the spreadsheet. I spent like 6 hours or so over the weekend working on it. If not more. I spent a long time fixing stuff. It should be really cool. Right now, we're just waiting for Pillboy. What time is it? Oh, we still have like 2 hours of stream. We're chilling. Does it only work for Twitch? Yes, it only works for Twitch. It's in the description on YouTube, though. It should be in the description. So you can just check it out there. But yeah, Spreadsheet has been one of the greatest things that my students have gotten. Pretty much everyone who does this Spreadsheet has positive delta. Like, if we look at Zeta, for example, I mean, he plays on 2 accounts. But I'm sure if we looked at his thing, he's up. Like, most students who do the Spreadsheet are up. Yeah, I mean, look at this. He's up. I mean, it's not by very much, but he's up. Most people... There's been very few people... I mean, I think there's been maybe one situation where they weren't up after doing the Spreadsheet, and that was it. Have you tried the Voltaic benchmarks, and do you practice aim regularly? I used to practice aim. I believe aim training works, for the record. I'm very firm in this stance. I think aim training is good. The problem with aim training is that most people just do... It's exclamation mark spreadsheet with no space, by the way. Most people just do like fucking grid shot, which is not useful. Like, if you do Voltaic, if you do VDIM, the daily improvement method, you will get better at aiming. 100%. 100% agree with it. And I'm like gold or platinum complete in Voltaic. I'm not like a fantastic gamer, but I'm good enough. What did you say would be like 3 things to focus on? Just watch the VOD back. Also, Zeta, the problem... Here's the thing. A lot of people think that after every single game, you have one pattern to work on. That's not how it works. The problem is there's so many maps in Overwatch, and you didn't have like anything specific. Like you didn't have a roll forward issue or anything. So there's not like one pattern for you. I just need you to keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And then when a pattern emerges, then we can work on it. But like, I think Zeta, just keep going. Like that was your first time flanking on Numbani. I think with more experience, you'll just be better. Just go back through it, listen to what I said, and then keep that in mind next time you play Numbani. Bro, I won with 3 tickets before code wipe. Life is great. This is fantastic. Let me know when your thing is up. But oh, it's up. I see. Okay. Someone else asked a question. What did you have you tried the vote? Yeah, but Zeta, just go back in the VOD and then just make sure you kind of understood everything I said. Nothing in particular for you. And that's a good thing, by the way, guys. If I don't have anything in particular to recommend to you guys, that means you're on the right track. Okay. What you don't want for me is like you didn't flank at all. You have a double up issue. Like if you have a fundamental problem, it's more annoying because you're not actually playing Overwatch. Okay, let's do Pillboy's code. Okay, sounds good. And I've really struggled into D.Va has a lot. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Those heroes counter you. So yeah, they will feel bad. So much that I've been banning Has D.Va. Has D.Va, Genji are good bans. Those are all fantastic bans as a cast player. All fantastic bans. Genji, I don't think you should ban because you kind of need to learn the matchup. So I would just tank it just to get better. But Hazard and D.Va are tanks that even if you play optimally, you still can't do anything. So you just lose. Which is why they're worth banning. Genji, you can beat if you're just better. Okay. Oh, I need to resolve this, by the way, my bad. Okay. Now you guys have tickets more now. Pillboy, where's my spreadsheet at? One of my weakest maps in the game. I'd say the worst, maybe. Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is Suravasa on Masters from Pillboy. One of my weakest maps in the game. I'd say the worst after Havana. This felt like a stomp to me, and I want to know why. Maybe it's just cope, but this lobby was really wide. Yeah, this is cope. 100% cope. The rank literally doesn't matter, guys. Just act like you're champ 1. Have the perspective that you're champ 1. Ball was marking me all game too, so maybe I should stay with my team. Could be likely. But overall, I want to know why this felt like a stomp. Okay, cool. Is it a good idea to ban Kiri? No. Nope. Just learn the matchup. Only ban heroes that shut down your playmaking. Kiriko does not shut down your playmaking. Is Kiriko annoying? Yes. Kiriko is annoying, but she doesn't shut down Cassidy playmaking. So I wouldn't ban her.
Ready for battle.
If banning Kiriko makes playing Overwatch 10 times more fun than you, then ban Kiriko. But if you want to get better at Overwatch, only ban things that shut down your playmaking that even if you play optimally, you can't beat. Like D.Va. D.Va, for example. Even if you play optimally, you can't beat D.Va as Cassidy. Or if the way you have to play optimally around D.Va makes Cassidy difficult to carry on. It's the problem. Please tell me everything about Overwatch. Okay, no problem. This is also Masters. I need to change the thing. Diamond to Master. There we go. Okay, Suravasa. So on Suravasa, you need to, at this point, this is a very crucial point of the map. I need you to team check and see where your other DPS is going and not go the same way, okay? You could double up DPS on this side, but you should have the idea of splitting your angle. So if you and Bastion both go this way, one of you should do this, the other guy should do this, typically. That way, whenever you fight for choke, you have both sides controlled, and it's really difficult for them to walk through. But also, what I want you guys to look for is stuff like whenever you're playing with the Sojourn, they'll do stuff like this, and then you should be going to the other side. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can also roll out this way, which is pretty good. It's just up to you guys. It's personal preference. I just prefer this side of the map as Cassidy on first fight, and then I'll come right side if I know I'm in a bad matchup or something. I gotta go, Tail. Thank you for the review. Yeah, of course. Masters tonight. Well, best of luck to you, man. I hope so. Okay. So here, good team checks. Go left side. Marked by ball. Okay, so now we know we're in a ball matchup. Playing deep flanking. Deep flanking is going to be less possible. Okay, so here, we should respect the ball. To shoot him. You heard him roll above you. Okay, so... yeah, you heard him roll above you. I mean, it's fine, I guess. If you know he's going to go backline. Just go for something. But here, you need to keep going. Keep going. You know ball's on the other side of the map. You heard him, and you see the ping. Continue rotating. Stand here. Stand here. Like, I don't want you to get stuck against the Zen on this side. I need you to stand on this side. Okay? Continue rotating. Continue rotating here. And then you get, yeah, you get pinched by the cast. I want to point out that if you'd continue rotating, coincidentally, you would have dodged Burno, the flanking Cassidy, if you just kept going here. You had to understand that the ball is deep. You don't want to be stuck here against ball. So you need to flip the map. You have to take the high risk variant, the high variance play. It was either flip all the way to the other side of the map or kite the ball and just shoot him and then like play with your team. Either one. But here you didn't even die to ball. You died because you didn't rotate far enough. Roberto was also flanking our game. Maybe he watches you. I mean, maybe. He might be a student. He might be the GOAT. Okay, ball right side. Mark the ball. Leave. Okay, look. I want to point out, why is Pillboy shooting ball here? It's because it's convenient for him, right? This is the only time I want to see you guys peeling. Like, he hasn't set up an angle yet. There's no playmaking happening. It's convenient to peel ball, so he peels ball. Okay, this is fine. This is a 6-minute game. You guys get rolled. Holy moly. Your team falls apart. What actually? How does this guy die? You see this? Oh my god, he died instantly. He goes wide with no bubble there and dies. Why is no one healing him? Boop by ball. Otherwise, he would have gotten healing. And then dies to slam. Okay. What did we flash? Oh, you flashed there. The only way you could have prevented this whole line from happening is if you flashbanged the ball here. But I understood why you flashed him earlier, because if he engaged on you, you actually just died. So I kind of understand this. I'll be honest, this is unlucky. This is unlucky. Okay, W team. Tail stopped playing Overwatch. I guess my other instance died. Okay, shoot Reaper. Okay, so here our team is going left. I mean, I just don't really know why you would come this way, because you don't hear anybody over here. Just walk this way, and then if you are gonna flank, do this. Like, you don't hear anybody. There's no sign of life on this side of the map. So why set yourself up for a longer rotation? Wait, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Firefox. Let me smite this. Actually, let me log back in on this. Okay. But yeah, you don't hear anybody over here. So why even come to this side of the map? Just make this rotation. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm not back on Overwatch. There we go. Oh, this is the wrong Overwatch as well. Let me do this. There we go. And then do this. There we go. Yeah. You just don't hear anybody here. So why take the wider rotation when you can just walk main and do this? Like, you see your team fighting people on the point. Yeah, and you hear Cassidy main. There's just no one over here. This is the problem. I don't have PC specs built in, sorry. But yeah, like, I needed you to come in. I just don't really know why you come up. Like, I understand the idea of flanking, but there's no one here. So I think this is an information through negatives issue, Pillboy. You should hear that no one is here, so you should know that this play sucks. There's no reason to make this rotation. Yeah, so that's kind of an awareness problem here. And then here you have the wrong idea in my eyes. I think here you actually don't even go this way. I think you play with team because you don't want this space. Like, think about it. Do we ever want to be on this side of the map as Cassidy? If we can avoid it, no. Okay, like, typically not. Especially in the ball matchup, I would just 5-stack main. Or 5-stack for this space. Like, my team wants to fight for this space, I'd be like, I'm so down for this, okay? Fight with your team here. I mean, yeah, your guy ends up even ulting in spawn. So, like, yeah, I would have just fought with my team on the left side here. Because I don't want this space as Cassidy anyway. Like, sometimes you'll set up this angle. But in this matchup, you don't want to be this deeply isolated against, you know, ball Reaper, right? I would just stack with the team in this situation. Okay, like, let's act like this is the best play. And this is fine. How would we even play this? Well, number one, I would have rolled away here. After that headshot, I'm rolling. Boom. So I would have done that already. I mean, I think given the situation, you play it like relatively okay. Here, you could have rolled that way and been fine. Like here, I want to point out that if you had rolled toward the door, as long as you're behind the pillar, you actually can't even get swung by him, right? Like if you were here and you rolled backwards, he can't even kill you because the pillar is too tall. So I needed you to roll away in this situation. Yeah, like there you could have rolled. You had the right idea. You just didn't commit to it. I'll be honest, you're going 2 for 1, so this isn't even bad. Like, it's actually not even bad. As long as you don't die here, which you don't die here, it's actually kind of fine. Because you went 2v1 and you didn't die, which is sick. Okay, but this is a little bit crazy. You're up. Your team just killed somebody. I forgot. Was it the Zen? Yeah, the Zen just died. And the Reaper's dead. So you're 2 for 1 right now. Your Mizuki just did die, but you're up. You just play main. Don't need to flip the map. This is a little bit crazy. This is an awareness issue. Just go main. Yeah, we need to play main here. We need to stack with team. Flipping the map when you're up doesn't make any sense. You don't want to take high variance plays when you already have the advantage. What am I getting a calendar notification for? What's going on here? Oh, it's for coaching stream. That's supposed to start in 10 minutes. Okay, yeah. You just chose something high variance when you don't need to. You were already up. Just play main, shoot the ball, whatever. Play safe. No need to look for something crazy. You choose too long of a rotation here. This is fine until this point. You need to not go left. You need to come main and then look to do literally anything right now. Yeah, at the time I thought at the moment, well, I got pushed by ball, might as well go flank. I got pushed by ball, might as well go flank. Let me see it again. Shoot cast. I don't think so. I understand you got pushed by ball, but your idea should be to roll back to your team because like you need to understand that you're up. Like that's the thing. You're up. And you don't want to flank into the ball matchup in general. Like here, in this situation. Sometimes you will, it'll just depend. But like here, you needed to roll backwards. I don't think this is the right way of thinking about it. You need to preserve the advantage. Like it's just kind of what it comes down to. And if you go deeper, you don't preserve the advantage. Yeah, you choose too long of a rotation given what's happening, right? Your whole team is fighting here. You need to match intentions. This rotation is too long. Like you needed to not do this. You needed to do this. And then if you wanted to continue deepening, you could just do this. You could just keep walking through main, right? That would have been fine. But you chose the longer rotation for seemingly no reason. Risk uptime, and then, I mean, now you're getting dove by 3. I want to point out, by the way, that if you rotated... Okay, if you'd rotated this way, not only would you have been able to deadeye the... You would have dead-eyed the Mercy, for the record, if you came this way. But conveniently, if you were marked by ball... Your rotation out would be a lot easier because you could have just unswung like this. Back to your team. I think coming this way is fine because I want to point out, even though you die, you pull everybody to this side of the map, your team gets to take this space for free. So it's not even that bad. It's bad for the record. Like, we shouldn't have died there, but it's largely okay. So not that bad, yeah, but you had poor pathing, which means you missed the Deadeye on the Mercy, which got you killed. Because you don't kill this Mercy with the Deadeye, the ball feels confident going for the 1v1. You also needed to not swing into the mini. You needed to swing this way because your team could at least try to help you from here. So I think, yeah, I don't think you die. I think you die anyway, but at least it's in Soldier's LOS, so he can maybe try to trade you out. But you're actually untradeable because of where you die. The idea was okay. I think the idea was fine. You just fuck up the execution, which is fine by me. I think going main would have panned out better there because of how grabs worked, but I don't think you should have played for that, to be honest. Fights lost, whatever. Okay, reset. Okay. Here, just catch the ball engage. He is going deep into your team. Ball is not like Diva where you just want to avoid her. You can shoot ball. Like, you actually do a billion damage to ball. Like, your idea to this should be to flash bang the engage and just fan him. Like, you don't want to, like, flip the... Especially when he's going this deep, this early, you should be shooting him. I don't really know why you choose to ignore him and go deeper. Like, you need to flash this guy right now. Because you don't, he gets his pile drive, and then your soldier's half HP. I just don't really know why this is your idea. Like, why are you avoiding the ball, Pillboy? Balls drive me insane. Great minds think alike. I need you to flash this guy. I don't really know what's going on here. Like, what's the idea? I'm waiting for a response, which is why we're playing this 100 times. Okay, I don't know if we're waiting to respond, but anyway, we needed to flash the guy. Like, that's the only thing we can do. He's going in early. It's convenient for us to shoot him. Shoot him. Get him out. Yeah, I don't know. I always try to ignore ball. That's probably a big mistake. You probably lose pretty consistently against ball. Ball is like a tank where you can take the duel. It's like Orisa. Like, when it's convenient for you to shoot Orisa, you shoot Orisa, right? Same idea. It's convenient for you to shoot ball here. Just shoot ball. It's fine. My highest tank is ball, so I have a good understanding of what he's looking for. It really helps with the matchup. Well, I also think his ball is going in too early. I really don't know why his ball is doing this. This is too deep and too early. He's rolling into 5 when no one can even follow up off of this. Like, this is definitely a mistake on his part. But here, not playmaking, so the idea is to shoot ball. Yeah, it's convenient. There's no playmaking anyway. Like, you don't want, like I don't really want to roll into a Reaper. You don't know who's there, but this is high risk. Like, screw it. Like, ignoring the ball and just rolling into this room is super high risk. So just shoot the ball. Boom, 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 boom. Clear the space, then walk with your team would be the idea. It's either that, Pillboy, or you aren't here to begin with and you were here to begin with, because then you could shoot Reaper. Either one. Like, you can approach it from either angle. Either shoot the ball, clear him, and then go, or start on an angle. I really don't care. Starting on the angle is probably worse in this situation, but at least it would have been panned out better for the idea that you have. Just want to point out the reason you die here. Rolls on cooldown. Okay, that's the only reason you die. Because if you had roll, you'd be able to roll backwards through the ball, be back with your team, and you can actually get help. I mean, you wouldn't have gotten help, I don't think, in this situation, but it would have been more livable. Okay. I don't think playing a main is better. I think this idea is actually okay. You just needed to have roll. That's it. You got punished for no roll here. You also roll when no one's shooting you. Okay, you only want to roll, like, you want to greed roll as much as you can. Then once you start taking damage, roll. Okay, you roll too early as you're crossing here. Okay. Simple mistake. I guess whatever to me. Is there a way to know this is happening? Yeah, okay. After your Zarya dies, you should not be continuing to go deep here. Here, Zarya's dead. You should think in your head, okay, this fight's lost. Back up and reset. Cool and Kid Rami, thank you guys for the follows. You need to back up and reset. So this is just a needless death. You die for no reason. You could have lived there for sure. And then you'd be earlier out of spawn here. Look to catch the Reaper. And then we're dead. Okay. So here. I mean, I don't know why you're going wide. Like, look. So you're going wide. You're not even going wide to go into the door. Like, if you're going wide to, like, go in the door and do this, I mean, fine. But you're not even going into the door. So I don't even know what your idea is here. Like, if you're going to fight the Reaper, you should just fight him on the corner with Flash. Or walk on him with Flash. Like, I don't, like, pick an idea. But, like, why are we going wide with no cover? Like, was your idea to walk this way? Like, I just don't know what you're doing here. I just can't tell. I think this pathing is okay. I mean, but for the record, I wouldn't even be shooting this guy. You heard the Cassidy on your right. You just heard him. I would just fight the Cass. Like, I'd be standing here looking to help with the Cass engage right now. Also, playing Zarya into this comp is crazy, which is part of why you're losing. Like, this guy's not doing anything. Yeah, he's doing... I mean, yeah. I mean, scoreboard isn't anything. Doesn't mean anything. But, I mean, I'm not surprised that he's not going 29-2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was trying to get my Zarya by tunnel vision on the Reaper. Yeah, this is a tunnel vision issue. Like, you just didn't rotate. rotate properly. Okay, so there's a verdict losing. In the ball matchup, I need you to shoot ball when it's convenient. You did it right the first point, but you just made a bunch of mistakes. Like, whenever you were on this deep flank here on first point, you should have just went main. There was no one here, so there's no reason to flank. Okay, and then on this point here, you went deep on the angle for no reason when you could have went main, which, because you didn't do this, you lost a mercy kill, which ends up getting you killed later. And then I thought this fight on the cast here was fine. Whatever, I didn't really care about that. On this point here, you needed to shoot ball, and then you died because you don't have roll. Like, it's just a bunch of small mistakes. A bunch of small mistakes. So I don't really have anything in particular for you. Like, there was no, like, one issue here that cost everything. You also had a tunnel vision error. There's a bunch of issues you just need to clean up. So I really wasn't that chud. I mean, this was pretty bad. I mean, it was losing. But it's like I want to emphasize that this rotation you made like this versus this rotation when the grab happened on the ball here. Like, let me just go back to it. Let me see. We had grab. It's this next fight, I think. Here? Yes. It was this fight. Whenever your team is fighting here, I needed you to be aware that this fight is happening and you not make it. Like, I really don't know why you made this rotation. It's just longer for no reason. You need to be in the fight right now helping them. So this is a team matching issues and awareness issue. What is this Deadeye from Burnout? No idea. Miraculously, he's pocketed by whatever. Yeah, just kill Mercy. Yeah, like, I needed you to do this because you would have won the point if you killed the Mercy. Like, I really just don't know why. This was extremely losing. Very, very losing rotation from you. I don't know why you went left. And then here, this play from you to die to the Reaper is also super losing. You just had to mark the ball. I don't really know why you walked through. So I think your biggest problem, like, I would just say in the ball matchup, mark him when it's convenient for you. It was convenient for you just shoot him. Like, shooting ball is not a sin, guys. Okay? It's not a sin. It's fine. Just shoot ball. Okay, verdict losing. I would also need to see more Servasa from you to, like, actually know. Like, that I feel like on Servasa, that wasn't a good representation of how you normally play the map. Like, if you gave me a Servasa against an Orisa or a Junker Queen or something, I think it'd be a lot. Like, a ground tank, it'd be a way easier for me to diagnose the issue. Okay. Verdict losing. Okay, we're back. Short code. I'm gonna get another Servasa code. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, I'm gonna send everybody to add jail, and then I'm gonna open up a new raffle. So once again, do exclamation mark claim or exclamation mark enter to enter the raffle. I am going to put up a video and be right back while this happens. Go ahead and enter the raffle. I'd love to see everyone's friendly face. And I'm also going to send you guys to add jail. So add jail, and then I'm going to, I'm going to put up the ads in progress. And then I'm also going to put up the BRB as I do this. Okay, so be right back, guys. And then let me put up just something, I guess. Okay, you guys want to watch some OG Overwatch for gameplay? I already have it open, so you're watching this now.
We get to play the new map.
Be right back.
All right. So this is the new control mode map. Lijiang Tower. A pizza. See, everyone wants to go support, huh? I'm not gonna go support. So what control is basically King of the Hill, and the object is to control a part of the map for a certain amount of time. The first team to control 2 points wins. If it goes to a 1-to-1 split on the control, then the third control point is randomized, I believe. So this is the first time I'm seeing the new map.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Didn't take.
You are ready to do some damage.
We are rocking and rolling.
Try and stay out of trouble for once.
I wish I had some Roadhog skins, man. All right. We got this team.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So there's the control point that we have to go take. Apparently it's not up this way. Up in the tempo. Oh, found the enemy team. Control point unlocks in 10 seconds. Okay, so there's a little bit of a time. There's been a little bit of a time time lapse before it enacts. Got it. All right, we've got the control point. You can see the percentage up in the top corner. Roadhog, need healing. Okay. All right, we got whole hog up.
Heroes never die.
Are using our res. I'm basically just gonna wait right here. And if the enemy team steps in front of my hook, then it's their own fault. You can't out-hook me. I'm Roadhog.
How's the Roadhog gameplay going? Is this guy carrying?
Wanna take on a date.
Wait, what's this dragon? So I'm gonna eat a banana real quick and then we'll get the show on the road. Where's he even going
Look at them
on?
chaining their ults. Isn't that cute?
This is low-key tough. Why are we watching this?
Have some
It
of the
came up
whole
earlier.
hog.
Wait, B used to be blue?
I didn't make it. That sounds... That's such a lame...
Wait. Wait, the Lucio voice line is like, has no emphasis.
I didn't make it.
Let's break it down. This is from 2016? Yeah, it is.
That sounds... That's such a lame...
Old
That's like
voice line?
such a lame Lucio yell.
I actually agree with you, bro.
Oh no, they got the point team.
Oh, the ads are over. I'll turn it off.
Get off my point, man.
I'm just gonna eat a banana. Lock in, guys. Wait for your team. You're going in too early, bro.
I think I heard someone say FIFA.
W hook. Ew! Look at this hook. Look how it works.
I think I heard someone say FIFA.
Boom. It just like teleports him right in front of him. Holy moly. I'm glad that's not in the game anymore. Overhealth used to be blue and it's called barriers. Oh, really? No, I don't think it was called barriers because Zenyatta had barriers off rip. I'm thinking. Wait, did Zenyatta have barriers? I actually can't remember. I think so, right? He had it because he also had 150 HP on
Point
release.
blank Dragon Strike, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Vape, you don't move when you vape on release. That was true. Shields, that's true. You're actually right. It was
Point
shields.
blank Dragon Strike, huh?
Holy moly. This is actually a throwback. Look, you didn't used to see health. There was no ally health. Like, we had no idea how much health anybody had. Are we soldier maxing? I'm just watching this while I eat a banana. And then we'll coach
man,
again.
that ult, though.
Dude, why is everyone stacked on one choke? Can we get a flank going?
What?
Oh my god, Ajax! Oh no, he didn't Ajax.
Get on the point team.
Bro, he isn't even doing the Roadhog tech. You used to, whenever you,
Get on the point team.
whenever you would do this and just pop your breather, you would like turn around to minimize your head hitbox. He ain't even doing the tech.
Didn't we have like 2 supports?
Man, this game used to suck ass. I mean, this is the game that won Game of the Year, by the way. But because I think people just like, I think people forget how innovative Overwatch was when it came out. Like, it was so incredibly innovative. There was nothing like this on the market. Unc, what do you think of DeFran? I mean, I don't have an opinion on him. He's good at the game. That's all I know. I don't have an opinion on him. Is there, like, am I supposed to have an opinion on him? I used to study him for Cassidy. I studied him on a few maps when he would play, but he kind of just main bots. He doesn't even flank. It was innovative as a... The old lighting is so good. No, it isn't. Raptor, look at this old light. Look at this map. This lighting is so ass. Like, I can't see anything. It's so like, these pixels are like fucking 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like actual like 0 hex. Like, it's actually fucking... If I was on an OLED monitor, that shit would be pitch black. It's so damn dark. Yeah, maybe it's just the way he... Maybe his gamma is just low. He's young, always tough, bro. I guess. Okay. Are we done? Raffle timer ended. Oh, Bash, you Overwatch. Congratulations, you've been selected for coaching. Let's do great things. Okay, ads have ended. We're back. I ate a banana. I'm fueled. I'm energized. I feel good. We got 2 hours left to stream. Like, we're looking good. DeFran has wasted talent. Oh, I don't even know. I don't remember why. I don't really. Okay, one thing I don't understand, and I want to research is like, what happens for like the mega big streamers that have like 500 concurrent? Why do they stop streaming? Like, do they just? Because at that point, you definitely make enough money to live off of it. As long as you have a YouTube going, you definitely make it. Like, I mean, it's not a great living, but you make enough for sure. So I'm curious to know like why they don't continue. I wish I could speak to some of them. I'm very curious. Burnout? I think burnout could be it. I haven't reached burnout yet. I think if I did daily videos, I would get burned out. But I mean, now that I stopped doing it, it's not as bad. It's totally manageable. I also love what I do. I love coaching. Like, I fucking love coaching. It's so much fun. Okay. Rialto code the suspect. Okay, cool. So this is Rialto and Masters from Basti. And he said, I really struggle with playmaking here, mostly due to Hazard marking me. Okay. That's okay, I understand. I think a big problem was me getting caught by him on the rotation because he heard me because I couldn't even set up. Okay. On second point attack and defense, I wasn't sure what to do because taking the high ground into the Hazard felt impossible, as it should, right? I mean, Hazard will counter you in matchups like this. First point attack was also really awkward for me because Hazard marked me in the door and on the high ground while Emre covered the wrap around the house. Yeah, this is just going to be a testament to the Hazard matchup countering cast. DeFran said he hated the game. It wasn't fun. Okay, well then that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Like, if you hate Overwatch and even if you have 1 billion views, then it's literally just not going to matter because it's just not going to be sustainable to begin with. 10 hours a day playing the same game for 10 years. Yeah. I think if I, like, let's say, I mean, this is like, keep in mind, guys, into my actual, like, streaming career of actually trying, we're like, what, 2 months in of actually trying. So this is the very beginning of my career as a streamer. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in due time. Holy shit, holy notes. These notes are epic. A little bit of autopilot. Let me make it bigger so you guys can read it. My bad. A little bit of autopiloting here. Some big mistakes, like on last point 5. I just didn't do anything. Not sure what I was thinking here. Other than that, I played decent, but I think I did well here. It was really hard to find value in the Hazard. Okay, that's this code. Took Silver Bullet in the Monkey again, which was a mistake. Other than that, it was just a tough game. On Sanctuary, I should probably force Storm side. Went to help my team. Okay. On Downtown, I went Mega Side most of the time, but got marked up by Winston. Okay, I need you to... W accountability, by the way. This also is my fault. W accountability. I love that from you. But also, I need you to think about what could you have done. What could you have done? Okay, so for example, on first attack, wait, let me do this one. On Downtown, I went Mega Side most of the time, but got marked on Winston. Maybe I could have tried going coast once or twice to open up another angle for my team in this specific matchup. Okay? Like, I need that kind of idea from you. Hard to find angles here. We didn't even manage to push below the bridge. Also, my focus... One time I went deep, like I went too far in the open. Okay. Okay, I mean, we're on the right track. This should be a winning, like, generally winning spreadsheet. Let me see dates. We are still Delta 10. We have not gotten much better, though. How much have we played since March? Since March, we've played 38 games, and we are Delta -2-ish. This looks good to me. I mean, this is just normal variation. You had one day where you just went down 3. It's good that you stopped playing, by the way. That's good. And then we just play a few games a day. Yeah, this looks good. You're on track. You're definitely on track. What's your goal, Bashi, by the way? Because this is Masters, right? Is your goal just GM or do you want to hit champ? What are we looking for? I was there in the beginning like 5 months ago. Yeah, when Tail PNG was a chud. Yeah, way back when. Don't have too much time recently. GM for sure. How far into Masters are you? Because this looks good to me. You had a winning trend, which was awesome for a while. Yeah, this looks good. I've got really no notes. I prefer you be like, suggest a solution, but that's it. Empty right now? Okay, yeah. You're on track. Super on track. And we play mostly cast. Good. Keep going. Okay, let me do Rialto. Boom.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle.
Names you gave me turned out.
Okay, staging top. Okay, so Rialto, I mean, just gonna briefly talk about how you play the first defense. You want to stand on this corner. You're gonna watch for a Junkrat flying over the top or a flyer, Echo, Pharah, stuff like that. They love to go up top. Cat loves to go up top too. Then if they're not playing a sniper, you can go for backliner rotations like this. But typically your idea is to stand here and shoot people or rotate to the door and shoot people as well. Both ideas are pretty good.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay.
attackers incoming.
Stand here, shoot your gun. Hazard, okay, so you should be scared of the matchup. Not a good matchup for you. Shoot venture, okay, your sim is dead, so we should be rotating away. You should be giving space here, because you're down one. Yeah, okay. So you don't give space early enough. So you need to see that you're down one, your sim died, and then they have control of the high ground. Like, are you reasonably going to be able to beat a Hazard and Venture, which you know are both up here? Did you know, kind of doesn't really matter. You just know there's more people up here than you, particularly the tank. As a result, we need to be rotating away from the position, right? We're in a losing situation. You need to drop, come this way, and set up on the high ground. Okay? In this specific matchup, you'd probably be playing something either like this specific door, so that you can drop and go for the mega without getting walled. But you don't want to play like here, because the problem with this is that if the Hazard walks on you and he throws a wall behind you here, you just die. Okay? So you need to be very aware of that. Just be conscious. So here you just rotate out too late. You're fighting for this space too aggressively, given that you're down one and the Hazard's already up here. And then unsurprisingly, you get slashed on, one shot, and killed, basically. Okay, so that was your mistake. We did not rotate out early enough, given that we were losing. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're waiting for our tank. They engage deep on us. We go for the venture kill. Nice job. Shoot the Kiri. Match intensive with our tank. Yeah, stop shooting Hazard and go backline instead. Nice job. So this is a situation where you wouldn't go back for Hazard, right? Because you're Ryan pinned on point, and this guy is just going to be too far away, and he's too healthy to even kill. You need to just outvalue him. Go shoot backline. Don't ignore this guy. Just ignore him. Because also, if you don't go help Ryan here, there's actually a pretty good chance he just dies. He needs help immediately. And the card's about to cap. Like, you need to go help the guy on cart here. Yeah, dropping just felt so bad there. Not sure. Yeah, it's just a matchup thing. You have to give space. Like, you should be pissed off your sim died early and then just give space. You have to. Yeah, one whole point with Ryan. Yeah, this is a good idea. Like, this is good. Nice. Perfect. And you guys clean it up. The Hazard gets out. Whatever. Okay, and then you need to set up here. Okay, you hear people up top. That's fine. But what you can do here, come left side, do this. Crouch here. Set something up. I don't know. Figure something out. Come stand here. Do this. I don't know. Maybe wait for them to come above you and then come right side. Like, take a risk. But you are going to lose if you just stand here. Unk the rank. Wait. W Pillboy. This is Masters. Master. Add ticket. Pillboy. 1. Is it literally Pillboy? What is your name? What, like, is it 3 eyes or something? It's not like literal Pillboy, right? I was first. Oh shit, my bad. Phlebus, you're actually 100% right. Add ticket, Phlebus 1. Phlebus almost got scammed out of a ticket there, my bad. Okay. This is a good rotation from you, nice. Pillboy's already taken, I see. Great kill. Run away. And then we go backline, W idea. Deadeye, I would just Deadeye her, to be honest. So what you do here, come right side. You hear them fighting. You know they're fighting in main. So you need to make a play. So come here, shoot this guy, Deadeye, force all of these guys to turn around. Then your team just kills Hazard instantly. I mean, he died anyway, so maybe you knew that the guy was going to die. I don't know. But I would have just Deadeyed to make sure we kill the Hazard and force all of these guys to turn around. Super, super high pressure. But you win anyway. So whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about the Deadeye there. It's not a big deal.
All patched up.
Okay. So one thing you could do here is you can make a gamble, and I'd be so down for it. You don't have to, and I'm not sure it's the best play. But one thing you could do here is you could understand that this fight here is not really that great for your team, right? The only range you have really is the Alara and the Ana. You and Symmetra don't really have great range. And with something like a Hazard, and they were playing, what was the other DPS? Venture. They were playing Venture. It's actually pretty easy for them to angle against your comp, right? They can come this way and set up against you. You could, if you wanted, like come right side, start crouching, and then look for a Deadeye here or something, which would be pretty cool. Now, I think I have a problem with not considering Deadeye. Yeah, okay. So maybe something to keep tabs on. You could look for something super high variance and like hard flank here. But now it's too late. So you would have had to do it on the fight win. But here's like, and this is exactly why I think it was a good idea, because you end up just standing here. You don't even poke the walk up, but you just stand here, and then you just get cleared by Hazard, right? And this is kind of what I was just saying. You could have just gambled here. You would have avoided the Hazard completely, and then you could do this. So in this matchup, it could have been pretty good. The only thing is, you risk just insta-dying if they came this way. That's the only problem. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If they came this way, you just insta-die. So, whatever. Okay, I like the idea of the Deadeye, but I need you to not do it from there. Just do it from here. And you know what? This is probably fine. It's probably fine. It's okay. It's okay. You just get Hazard ulted and died instantly. I don't know. I'll be honest. It was either go far left there. Like, you needed to do something either high variance or go far left there. But I honestly think Deadeyeing there is probably okay. Maybe you could have been in cover. That's it. Just have better hygiene. Here, you don't have time to rotate. You need to just shoot them. Yeah. Holy moly. You actually do 1 billion damage. Your mechanics are fine, by the way. Perfect. Good enough mechanics. If I'm on a 40-game losing streak but not tilt queuing, should I stop playing? There's... Okay, you're obviously tilt queuing if you're on a... There's no way you're on a 40-game losing streak, right? That has to be impossible. You're definitely tilted. Tilt is not like a conscious feeling. It's subconscious. It's a hypothetical. I mean, yes, of course. You're definitely tilted at that point. Anything more than like 7, because it's a statistical anomaly at that point. Anything more than 7 is like definitely tilt. Like maybe 5 is even tilt related. Taylor, you got any competition rank for cheaters? I did. I got like 20%. I got 20% when I first booted up the game, and they got another 20% recently. But I haven't really played that much this season. Like most of the time I've played, you're just too late here, by the way. Like here, you need, one thing you should really be doing is standing here so that you have information. But because you're not standing here, you have no information. You come bottom right too late. So that's the problem. Yeah, you literally don't even know when to go because you don't see them at all. That's the problem. Like if you were gonna rat like this, you needed to like, I don't know, you just needed info. Yeah, I was just too scared of Hazard. I mean, Hazard can't kill you from here. Like unless they were playing Widow or Hanzo or something, there's not really a reason to not be here, is what I'm saying. Like you needed to be here, have information, then you can make a rotation safely or something like that. Yeah, and then you just didn't do anything. Like your team had to fight a 4v5 because you just didn't do anything there. You're sitting here with a 12-game losing streak. Yeah, I mean, typically the worst losing streak I ever had was like 13 games, I think. And I was definitely tilted during that. Because even if you aren't tilted, the actual streak itself makes you tilted. So then I took a really long break after that. I took like a week and a half break. And then I came back and got it all back instantly, basically. This is all fine, by the way. I had no problem with any of this. The only thing you can do on this map is really just fight for the high ground, and that's exactly what you did. Okay. I understand why you Deadeye here, but if you're going to Deadeye, by the way, you should be doing this Deadeye. You know it's time sensitive. You see him go in. This Deadeye is fine. Yeah, I know why you did that. You wanted to peel for the Reinhardt. I think this is fine, to be honest. Because it's like, you don't have time. What I would have said is you should have been on this window, but you don't have time to make the rotation. Right? So I actually think it's okay. And then no one shoots this Curie. Backline is trolling by not killing Curie. Yeah, I don't really know. What actually happens? Like, what happens with this guy? Wait, how the fuck did this guy even get here? Oh my god, what the fuck? That's actually a crazy play. I mean, to be fair, how do you even kill this guy? Like, I get why this Ana got discombobulated. Like, I totally understand. Holy hell, I'm not ready for Masters. You're probably ready. I mean, I'd have to see your gameplay. But I think a lot of people give these players more credit than they actually deserve. Like, that was a good play, to be honest. But she's probably going to fuck up 10 times throughout the rest of the code. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. I think you actually played pretty well here. I don't think I'd be coming out this door. Why do you come that way? Yeah, I definitely would not be coming out this door here. Like, I know you want to go open up an angle from your team, but this is going to be really close in the hazard matchup. So you're not considering the matchup in this rotation. You need to come right side because you're further away. And you don't have silver bullet yet, do you? Oh, you do. Yeah, even more reason to come right side, right? You have silver bullet, so the range is fine. You can just look for a rotation like this, which is really good anyway. Like, you want this rotation. Do we really want to be here against this comp? No, not really. So this is a matchup issue. This is poor into this specific matchup. You're just going to get stuffed in the choke. And that's exactly what happens, and you die, okay? I mean, we can look at the micro on the Curie. Okay, so let's look at it here. So first of all, you're not aiming head level as you rotate here. Spam on the Curie, don't hit a headshot. You swing out the door to try to catch them. So if you're going to do this, Bashi, if you're going to do this, I'm actually okay with it because you have roll back off cooldown. This has to be a flashbang though. Okay? This has to be the flash. So we don't, because here's the thing, you need to think about it this way. Let me actually boot up the game so I can show you. So here's how you want to think about it. Let me actually just go straight to Rialto. Map none, Rialto. And then let me do defense should be faster here. Let me change it to heroes 0 cooldown as well. Okay, let me just show you how to do this. Okay, so here's the thing that comes up a lot in Cassidy duels is that whenever you're taking a fight, you want to, if you know where someone is, like you know someone's around a corner, you need to turn the corner with flashbang. So for example, you know the Kiriko's there. You need to do this. Fuck, I threw it into the wall. But you need to do this basically, right? As you turn, throw the flashbang. Okay? Because here's the problem. You're going to shoot flash and then you're going to be in an animation. Even though it's short, you're still in an animation of which you can be punished. Okay? Just throw it already and then swing the Curie. And then you can roll backwards. This is kind of what your idea should be. But look at how you play this. So not only do you not aim at the proper level, right? So boom, boom, shoot Curie. Look how where your crosshair is as you're swinging the corner. You're aiming knee level. So there's not even a world where you're going to headshot this guy. Okay, here's how you should have played this. Like that. Do I have an alt account called Fable? No. My alt accounts are Faneron and Tail. Or Tail is my quote-unquote highest rank account. But yeah. Crosshair placement is still a big issue for me. Yeah, you need to fix that. Because like that's why you lose this duel. Like not only do you not throw the flash properly, but you have to make an adjustment. Like look at this. I bet that this Kiri's aiming head level right now. No, she fucked up. But she's aiming higher than you, which is the important part. She's closer to optimal than you are. So unsurprisingly, she makes the adjustment. I mean, she fucks up. Like, what the fuck is that flick? But it's very clear to me that she's aiming head level intentionally. Like, she's at least pretty close. This micro is pretty bad from both teams, I won't lie. But, yeah. So that's why you lose this. I mean, you also, like, you have mixed answers here. Like, you try to go for the Emre, and then, but the Kiri's the guy swinging you. Like, you just need to pick something. Like, pick a decision. And then you get discombobulated and you die. Okay, but most importantly, I needed that flash from you. That flash was too late. Okay, come right side. And yeah, we're aiming at the floor here. As we turn the corner. Okay, I'm gonna start giving you strikes. This is strike 1. Turning the corner where you know there are people and you're aiming at the floor. Strike 1. Crosshair placement. Nice headshot. Like, good flick. But this was pretty bad from you. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you should be here against Hazard. Like, you're just getting walled and die. Okay, this guy fucks up. Like, this guy... Oh, he doesn't even have wall. So, if you made this play because you knew he didn't have wall... Fine. Okay? But I doubt that you knew he didn't have wall. Okay? I doubt that that was part of your rationale of why you took the angle. If you just came to the angle because you think angling is good... I think we thought about that. We didn't think about that matchup. Okay? Like here, in situations like this, when you're getting countered, like D.Va, like, would you take this angle against a D.Va? No. No. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you should just be here and prefer something like this because it's harder for you to die in this angle, right? Do you generally want this angle? Yeah, but sometimes you just get... This is why you get countered by these heroes because you can't take the good angles. That's the problem, okay? Also, the flash is too late, okay? If you're gonna go for the flash on the Hazard, flash, it's like Monkey. Either flash now to stop the leap, or don't flash at all until he has to get out, okay? So I just wouldn't have... You flashed too late. I mean, it's fine. It's okay because you actually couldn't live here, but it's something to keep an eye on. Like, if it's a life or death situation, sure, but you should prefer canceling the slash. Okay, so here... Marked by one guy, you just kind of... I mean, you kind of have to... I understand why you leave, but it's kind of like if you're not doing something on the angle, you just lose. So I think you kind of had to just try to fight somebody. Like, I think, honestly, your play here is whenever you're going for this Emery kill, you need to map flip. So here, for example, this is exactly what you should do, right? See the Hazard's not looking at you. He slashes in. Now you go flank. But I think you need to cross. You need to come this way to set up this angle because this is where you win. You needed this. So you needed to go deeper here. Because as you can clearly see, you get marked. Like, here's what you want to have happen. You want to get marked here, grab the mega, and then play for this cover. How much for VOD? VODs are free. You just have to win the raffle. We needed to continue rotating. Does that make sense, Basti, by the way? Like, if you're going to get marked, you want to get marked on the other side of the map, because at least when they're shooting you, their back is to your team, right? And this geometry actually kind of works out better for you. And you in this matchup, like if this was a D.Va, for example, and you knew that D.Va went deep, you want to be on the other side of the map to the D.Va. Yeah, for sure? Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of unique to this matchup. Like, this is something you wouldn't be able to do in, like, the ball matchup, for example, but here you could. Honestly, didn't know that mega was there? Okay, so at the very least, you learn that. And you actually will play around it a lot on defense on this point. Like, you'll do those map flips pretty frequently. Not like every game, but I'd say like 1 in every 2 games. 50% of the time you make that rotation. I'm really glad, by the way, that you got... I don't think I've gotten a single Rialto code yet where people didn't make this rotation, which is awesome. Tail, what app do you use to paint on your screen? It's, what's it called? Epic Pen. Okay. Strike number 2. I know this is kind of inconsequential because you're in main, but you can't be swinging angles with your crosshair on the floor. You can't. You just can't. Like, this is not a thing you can do in Overwatch. As a hit scan player, you need to be aiming head level always, 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 always. I'm going to give you a strike for this one. Tail, you saw that you will get less elo when playing. Yes, I did see that, and I complained about it greatly. This is fine. That hazard's overextended, whatever. And then come play the door. Great kill. Nice job. Shoot May. Okay. I want to point out here. Bro. Basti, come on. Oh, sorry. I don't think I resolved it. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I resolved this one. There you go. Now you guys have your 1 ticket properly. Isn't it? Should at least 1 with claim? Yeah, I just didn't do it. Sorry, it's my bad. I didn't resolve them. Bashi, you have 3 strikes. I'll give you 5 this VOD. I'll have some sympathy for you. But like, I hope you understand that the reason this sucks. Like, look. Here's the problem. It's not only is it bad against the Juno here, but look. You swing into the Mei. And look at that adjustment. You get the headshot, which is sick. Like, nice job. But we shouldn't have to make that adjustment. The shot should be easy. And then your idea should not be to go up top. Top sucks for cast. Like, never go up top. Pretty much ever. The only time you go up there is if, like, you need to dislodge someone that's up here. Like a Freya or something. You don't typically do that. Like, if you're going to rotate away from the door, just come all the way coast. This position sucks. You get marked all the time. You're outranged. You're just not going to kill anybody. Like, top sucks. Like, a good litmus test to know if someone actually knows how to play Cassidy is if you watch the Rialto and they go top. Then if they go top, you know they're trolling. Because it just sucks. Unless you're damage boosted, you're not going to be able to do anything up here. Unless you're damage boosted or you have silver bullet, yeah, like exactly. Like, you're just gonna, you get marked, you get outranged, you force people to use cooldowns to get to you. Like your Kiri, for example, is what I mean. Like your Kiri has to TP, like, get to you this way. Like, the chance of you dying here is super high. Super high. It's just not a good angle for cast. Which is why every time I coach you guys, it's always like go flank coast, basically, on first. Yeah. You just spend too much time in this door. Like, once the card is here and you turned around, go all the way around the map, do this, and then go up top. That's exactly what we need from you. And I need you to get out of main here. Go set up an angle. Like this whole time, instead of doing this, come this way, come this way. Then you're going to stand here and wait for Hazard to engage. Wait for Hazard to engage, and then you're going to make the rotation. I just had a game on this map too. So it's high octane. Yeah. Well, good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. We need to continue rotating. Yeah, nice. I just needed this slightly earlier from you. And now I need you to be aware of the hazard, okay? I need you to be aware. He just used cooldowns. Now you could go. Now you can go. Okay. Now you could go. I mean, you were marked by Emre, so you kind of make a mistake. Like, what you want to do here, by the way. I mean, he's looking onto you off rip. I'm gonna be honest, you kind of got screwed here. Yeah, it's kind of brutal. I understand why you turn around. Okay. Shoot bang. Okay. Shoot the hazard. Stop chasing the hazard, though. Like, when you see him go in this room, cut your losses. Okay, he's out of the fight. I'm gonna go this way. Boom. Come back, help your team, make the rotation. Especially because you know he's on the other side of the map. We need to be rotating away from him. I just had a game on this. Oh, wait, hold on. I felt like I can't walk down to the Emirate. Yeah, you can't. You were right. You were right. I understand why you left. I didn't realize he marked you before you were even, like, did anything. This is super losing. Yeah, you needed to not come into the back here. You needed to ignore the hazard once he was out of your range or, like, in cover, and then just go to the other side of the map. Now you're caught in main, and then you're dead. So this is a positioning issue. Yeah, you missed a rotation there. Okay. Okay, come left. Okay, like this whole time, I need you to go coast. Just go coast again. Here, as you can clearly tell, there's nothing to do in any of these situations. Like here, there's nothing to do, get marked instantly. Okay, so like as a result, the only play you have is come left side, make the coast rotation, and just try again. Like you can't, because you can't do anything else. Like you just can't, like this is the only thing you can do. So you have to try. Like that's it. Nice, okay, we killed the hazard. Why do we actually kill hazard here? What actually happened? We go main. Dude, okay, the only reason we kill hazard here is because he fucks up his slash, by the way. Because here's what would have happened. Also, arguably, he goes in too early. But he obviously didn't want to slash here. Like, he wanted to slash into the room. And then he would have been able to make... Yeah, he would have lived. He would have been able to make the rotation out like this and been fine. But because he gets stuck on the wall and fucks up his micro, he dies. Like, he doesn't die... I mean, I think he just dies because he's an idiot. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he just fucks up the slash and then gets punished for it. We don't kill him because we're better. In my opinion. In my opinion. I think you just kind of got lucky. That's the one advantage of playing in main, by the way. Is if you main bot, you are more likely to capitalize on the enemy team's mistakes. Like, here's the thing. So if you're flanking is most optimal or sorry, flanking has the most value. Like the way I teach Cassidy has the most value whenever the enemy team plays optimally. Okay. So this playstyle will work more at higher elos. But the problem is whenever you are main botting, you are going to win more at lower elos because you are going to be able to catch more mistakes, right? And people make a lot of mistakes. Like for example, that hazard slash, the only reason you were able to kill the hazard is because you were in main, right? And it wasn't on a correct line of reasoning. You just happened to fall into that gift. Okay, and this is why the people that main bot end up hard plateauing. Unless you have very exceptional mechanics like your Maddie Overwatch, you're just gonna hard plateau. Like typically where this ends up plateauing is like a low masters. Is where people kind of reach their limit. But yeah, so that's the thing. It's like, and that's why I teach you guys to flank a lot more, because that playstyle and the line of thinking you adopt from doing that translates very well into how you look. I went to D1 main botting. Yeah, I think low masters is typically where I see main botters kind of plateau. I'll be honest, I don't really know what you're supposed to do here. Let me see again. So you come top. You need to rotate away from that guy. Yeah. Like, I need you to not have hesitation. Like, you see the hazard here. Rotate away. Rotate away. Rotate away. Come here. Come here. Boom. And then guess what? Information through negatives. We know hazard is where? Across the map. Okay. Boom. Drop on the Ana flashbang. Fan the hammer. Roll. Okay. Flip the map. Like, that's what I need from you. Like, that's what I need from you. Like I said, I wasn't sure what to do at that point in the house. Yeah, I see. But it's like, I need you to have no hesitation. No, you know where he is. So where is he not? Okay. Rotate to this window. See the Ana's alone. Drop flash fan or something. Like, I don't care how you do it. But do it. And then flip the map and then do this. The hazard's not going to be able to kill you. Like, you're so far away. You're actually so far. Alex, good to see you. Yeah, you just kind of chose the wrong line here. Like, you end up going for backline, but it's too late. The hazard got too much value and you die. Like, in matchups like this, where if you know, like, for example, like, I want to point out, by the way, if that was a diva, if you saw the enemy diva here, you would make the exact same play. You would say, holy shit, diva is not on the left side of the map. Let me drop and go for a backliner. That's how we would play this. And then we get a map flip going. I love Latinas. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to Bug Nation. And we're dead. Okay. Go right. Carrying it down. Shoot hazard. And we're dead. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Okay. Good kill. I don't think I would roll out on the floor. I think I would just go up top with the idea of if I need to be on the floor, I can just drop out the window. But I think it's better to just set up for top, because if you're on the floor here, making the rotation up top is super expensive. It's kind of like King's Row second. I think you just start up top, and then if you end up needing to be on the floor, then drop, okay? But I think you have to set up for this to at least have that option available to you. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, you can clearly see how awkward this feels. I mean, it's okay, you can shoot hazard, but it's like, now, because here's the thing, because you're not up top, the Mei ends up dropping, but the Mei would have been able to do this play, which is going to be pretty strong into your team comp. I think you needed to be top here. You just have to. And then you have to just play the hazard matchup intelligently. So, like, the thing you'd have to keep in mind is you can't really swing this angle aggressively. You have to be pretty safe about it. Okay, because the thing is, if you go wide on the staircase, the hazard, a good hazard is just going to shoot his wall behind. Oh my gosh. It's just going to shoot his wall against you like this, and then you just die. Okay. So, like, what I needed from you is just... I can just show you because it's convenient. Just do this. And then once the hazard engage happens, we're doing this. Rotate this way, okay? This is what I needed. Was too scared of hazard again? Yeah. Like, what I need you guys to do is, like, I need you to die to the hazard, Bashti, so you know why you're dying to the hazard. Like, for example, if you're up here in this door frame and you die to the hazard, I want you to think about, and like, let's say you get walled and die, you should just think, oh, I went too wide on that angle and died. Rotate. What CPU do you actually have? I don't, I'll pull it up in a second. It's like it's some AMD one. Are you surprised I can run 2 instances? I'm running 2 instances of Overwatch and streaming and yeah. I feel like I died into Hazard quite a bit this game. Not really. You died to Hazard, I think once. Maybe twice. Like, I feel like you hardly died to the Hazard. And also, I want to point out, like, most of the time you guys die, I don't even critique your deaths. Like, most of my feedback for you guys is, like, you didn't make this play. It's, like, the problem. Like, you didn't make this play, so you lost. Like, I don't really, like, your guys' deaths, I don't really care about most of the time. And this is why VODing your own deaths, it's a good place to start, but you guys need to get in the habit of, like, was there a better play available? Like, that's what you need to be thinking about. Okay, that guy, I don't even know what that guy was thinking, but that was cool. The right side. Damn, this sleep is actually cold. Look at this. Look at this. Prediction sleep, I think, right? Oh, that was actually nice. Okay. Okay, another crosshair placement here, by the way. MD Ryu, Mid Ryu, I'm not sure what your name is, but welcome to Bug Nation. Same crosshair placement issue here. You swing in a corner where you know someone is while we aim at the floor. Go left. This is well timed with your tank. It's the auto bot on the guy with no cover. W. Ignore this guy. Ignore the hazard. Ignore the hazard. Oh, wait. He just dies? Are we for real? Maybe it's fine. I'll be honest. I would just go shoot Ana. I would not even fight this guy. Okay. Did this guy just miss it? Like, what even happens? What? The actual aura shatter. What the fuck was that? That's actually hilarious. Huge slam from bro. Actually, huge slam. I want to win for the Ana though there. That shatter, yeah, that was actually the brain destroyer shatter. It was the mental battle. Okay. This was fine, whatever. CTL, gotta go to class, no problem at all. Stiff Marley, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great time learning. Champ Ryan clears Murphy. Yeah, this dude might be onto something. He might be onto something. He might also be on something.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now.
Okay. Go left. Your third there, by the way, your third attack was largely good. It looked largely good given the circumstance, so I'm not critiquing it too much. Okay, so this is a common issue. Your Ryan is in. We need to take space. Like, look how many people he's pulling. 4 people are shooting at Ryan. Rotate, take space. Whenever this is happening, you need to rotate. I'm a GM3 Genji trying to get better at cast on a master's account by one-tricking him. How can I get a VOD? It's free. Submit it. This one's almost done. You're just going to do enter the raffle. And you have to just win. It'll be more apparent as we get closer to then. But all VODs are free. But yeah, like, I needed you once the Ryan was in to take space immediately. Like, not chilling. Okay. Go left side. Don't get baited by this. Don't get baited by this. You don't do enough damage. This is so loud. Let me turn this down. Okay. You don't get baited by this. Just keep... I mean, I guess if you know Hazard is up there, that's fine. Holy moly. W rotation. Now we go back. This guy is so lame. You're serious? This guy makes this rotation? This guy is mega, like a mega bomb. Are you kidding me? This is the rotation we make. Oh, this guy's... Oh my god, this guy's just out of the fight the whole time because he just comes to zone you. That's so stupid. That's actually so lame. That guy is actually so lame. So what you do here, by the way, is you just wait till the guy leaves. You literally just stand here, wait for the guy to leave because he has to leave. Like, that's the thing you have to understand. He has to leave because he's out of the fight. Like, look how far away he is. He has to leave. So you just wait and then go back because he's, yeah, and then you would have been fine. So you just got scared. He can't stay there the whole time or he's just going to lose. So you let him have a little bit too much aura there. And now you're not in a winning position for this. Yeah, now you're dead. Okay. Oh, okay, we capped. That's actually pretty epic. Okay, we're dead here. Okay, this is whatever. Don't care. You died there because of the roll, but honestly, I see why you did it. It's not a big deal. Kill Emery. Go left side. Okay, same thing. Like, I don't know why you guys do this. Like, this is such a common habit I see from you guys. Just shoot him and rotate. Just shoot him and rotate. Do you really want to be here against a hazard? I think not. Okay. Either commit to this and just pray you don't get booped off, or rotate back, pick one. Because standing here against the hazard is so high risk. Like, we need to do something. Like, we need to continue rotating or something. Like, why stand still? Like, it's just like a hazard like this. And then here we go, Crows. Okay, go for the deadeye, but don't get it. That's kind of tragic. Yeah, I think the only timeline you win this fight, by the way, is here on this hazard engage. You continue rotating and just pray you don't get slashed off. Oh wait, he might not even have slash. Oh no, he does. Yeah, I think you had to try. Because I just don't think you can do enough from here otherwise. Yeah, anyways. Whatever. General idea there was fine. Your weakest point is definitely your first. Like, you just have a lot of hesitation. And you're just not seeing windows. W roll tech, by the way. You're just missing a bunch of windows to make rotations. And this is it's fine. Because this is very, like, matchup specific. And it's not like... The way you're approaching the map is generally correct. But in some of these matchups, like in the hazard, it's just particularly brutal. I want to point out, like, a lot of this isn't even hazard related. Like, it's a lot of like timing and awareness issues. Like, it's not like hazard specific. I mean, he's zoning you from some angles, but not everything is being zoned out. Okay, this is what I needed from you last first point, by the way. People die instantly and you just leave. Like, you have to just leave. Yeah, so this is a good TP. And then you need to go set up. Nah, I'd take a gamble. I would 100% take a gamble and come this way. Boom. I feel like that's something that just takes time. Maybe I need to play more. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that takes time. Like, the stuff you guys need to think about is the macro. Like, as long as you guys have good macro, like you're making good rotations, you're looking to play make, over time, you will find the ways to improve. Because it's like, you just learn the matchups more, you know how to play in the specific heroes better. Like, I can tell you guys how to do that, but stuff like that is hard to actually apply in the game. Like, the specific hazard matchup, because it's like, you play in the hazard maybe 1 in 10 games. It's not a very common tank to play into. Right? So, like, by the time you get a hazard game, you're going to probably forget the shit I tell you. Right? That's why I try not to teach based on, like, heroes. I try to teach based on, like, macro principles on maps, because the maps you play all the time. You will always play a map. You won't always have a matchup though. I mean, this is the right idea generally, I'm gonna be honest. You take the TP up here. I would have played this slightly differently though. I would have been here to begin with to fight the MRA. So I would have had a better timeline than you. I think both are important. They're important, but as a coach, it's kind of like, I can tell you generally how to approach things, but I won't be able to tell you every single matchup ever. Like in the May hazard matchup of, like, this is going to look totally different than like the May Ash matchup, you know, stuff like that. Like the hero matchups are unique because there's 5 heroes on team, and I can't always coach specific heroes. I can coach for like metas, like the general meta on this map. I mean, it's just a one flex, one hit scan. Like, it's a normal map. It's not like a double hit scan kind of map typically here. But it's like, I try to teach the matchups, but the matchups are way harder to bake into people than just understanding general macro principles. And then it's up to you as the player to adapt to it. Like, you guys, the way I teach you guys, you should have the tools to be able to figure out the right answer. And you guys mostly figure out the right answer. Like, it's very rarely where you don't. I'll be honest, your Ryan fumbles. He got off the car and then capped. I think that was low-key winnable. Now you need to set up. Nice. Nice. Go through team. This is the only thing you can do because playing isolated on the floor is pretty risky into the enemy comp. I think you just play top. Nice kill. Did I this guy? Nice. I mean, you deservedly won this game. I think you played pretty well. I think the only things I'll say is this is definitely verdict losing. Precisely because of your third defense. I did not really like your third defense at all. I think the way you played this was pretty sloppy. I didn't really like you playing here initially against the Hazard, but once you were here and you had the opportunity, I needed a map flip from you on the Mega. So I needed that. So in the Hazard matchup, it's a lot like Diva. If he's not looking at you, you need to go to the other side of the map. Like when he slashed in, go to the other side of the map if you can, and you could twice. That happened twice this game. It happened here, and it also happened on this point here. You see the Hazard is here. Go flip the map. Come this way, drop here, go on a backline, or like look for something like that. Because otherwise, you're just not gonna be able to do anything. Like you can't be too scared. Still too little swag. Yeah, but it's a lot more matchup specific, which is good. That's a good thing. Like I love your ideas here. There are some specific like weird interactions, like the Emerald being there. Like you should identify that the Emerald's in a really bad position for him because he can't do anything, so he has to leave. So you should have just AFK'd here for a second, then went back, and then you would have been fine. You play for the high ground fine. On first point, I needed you to give up more space after your sim died. And then I liked your ideas on second generally. And I think your second defense was just unfortunate. I didn't really worry about that much. I didn't really like your pathing out of second point here into the Hazard matchup. You don't really want to be here. You want more range, right? So you should have went right side. So just a little bit, no specific pattern. The only thing I'd say is like into dive tanks, if you know they're on the other side of the map, try to make as much space away from them as possible, you know, onto their backline or whatever. That's kind of the only pattern I saw, but everything else is kind of like one-offs or specific interactions or something that you just kind of messed up. And then your crosshair placement as well. You have to fix that. Have to fix that. When you're swinging corners, guys, I need you guys to be aiming head level always, right? If it's any helpful, you can like just come into a custom game and just go like this, you know, aim around, just get used to aiming head level, you know, swinging this angle head level, like always. It's like Counter-Strike and Valorant. Like Valorant looks a little bit different because you like peek into the wall like this, which is a little bit of a different technique. But in Overwatch, you don't really do that. You just track the corner. You don't need to do like setting your crosshair and then moving because there's no movement and accuracy in this game. The reason you do that in Val is because of movement accuracy. But okay. But that's going to be it. Tail equals master equals washed. I'm not. I'm GM4 for the record. I am a bit washed. But it's because I coach you all. But yeah. That's going to be verdict losing for me. Thank you for the good. Stop recording. Boom. I think about it a couple times every game, but it just doesn't get better. Just observe it. Keep going into your just keep going into your codes and be like, do I have better crosshair placement? Like when I'm getting it wrong, what's happening if there is anything wrong? Can I join the raffle? Yes, of course. We're gonna do new raffle, 300. By the way, guys, if you have a code, do ! enter to join the code. If you have a if you want to just get a ticket to be more likely to win in the future, do ! claim to get a ticket. And that does not put you in the raffle. Hold on. Do you coach any Face It master teams or OWCS? I mean, I would coach. If you're giving me a Cassidy code, I can coach any level of Cassidy, even high champ. I could coach any level. Any other hero, definitely not. Which is why I don't coach those heroes. You want to hit champ? I'm like GM1 right now and I want to champ. Yeah, if you have a Cassidy code, I can coach it. I'm more than willing and more than able. But okay, I'm going to send you guys to ad jail real quick so that you guys don't have ads during the actual coaching. And then we're just going to take a quick break. Everyone get hydrated and stretch and do what you got to do. Also, yeah. All right, see you guys in ad jail. Long. Stay hydrated. That's true. That's actually true. Do you maybe have time during ad break to look at my aim training? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Where is this Basties? Thanks, 8 Tractor. Let me make sure this doesn't dox your name. It doesn't. Okay, cool. W having a VOD here. Why is there no audio? Okay, there's no audio. Okay, you can see it here, by the way, Basti, same issue. You just have an issue with not aiming ahead. Like, look. So let's play it in slow-mo. Let me do playback speed. Yeah, whatever. Look at this. So we're looking at... this Lucio's a little bit different because he's jumping, so whatever. But look at this Ana. Look. Okay. Maybe you're aiming for Lucio. I can't even tell. I think you're trying to aim for Lucio there. It's actually pretty good against the Lucio, so maybe I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let me skip a little bit. Okay, let's look at this cast, for example. Nah, cast looks good too. I mean, it is a little bit low too. It is a little bit low. Had something running in the background? Okay, no big deal. Like, why is that a headshot? Let me see. I mean, that's you kind of got robbed there, whatever. And maybe it's not as bad as I thought in this situation. Let's just keep going. Okay, you're tabbed out. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to put ads in progress up. Media source. There we go. I mean, this looks pretty fine to me. The only thing is, why are we walking forward? I only want AD movement from you in this. Don't walk forward at all. Just AD movement. AD. Don't want forward movement from you. Love the small quality of life improvements. Yeah, we're making some every time. Like, I still need to get you guys the mods, the command thing. Actually, is it just Moobot? Can I do that on Moobot Sketchy or no? Do you know? By chance? Because I can just do it right now. Yeah, pretty sure it's a checkbox. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay, you're predicting with your shots, not reacting, which is a problem. Look at this. I want to point this out. Look at this diva, for example. You shoot to the left because you just anticipate she's going to strafe left. That's not the right idea. How you go about this, by the way, is you set your crosshair placement. You predict with your crosshair placement, and you react with the shot, okay? So here, look. You set to the left. You predict she's going to move left, and you prediction shoot. That's not how it works. Okay, you set it to her left, and then you predict with the placement, you react with the shot. That's how you do it there. So here, same issue. Same issue. I can very clearly tell it's a placement thing. It's either that or you're reacting too late to her crossing your crosshair, either one. But in my opinion, I think it's a placement issue. You anticipate she's going to strafe left, so you just predict she's going to strafe left there. That's why you miss those shots. Also, you're moving forward and backwards. Stop moving forwards and backwards. Only lateral movement. Left and right only. The changes in velocity from moving forward and backwards is going to make it too difficult for you to hit consistently. I'm old, though. Maybe I'm too slow. I doubt it. How old are you? If you're older than 60, then I'll give you it. If you're not older than 60, I will not give it to you. 25. No. Age is such cope. Don't age cope. Yeah, the only answer there that would have given you sympathy is 60 years old. Okay, so you're fine. I'm also 25 for the record. I'm 24. I'm almost 25. We talked about this in the Discord. Reaction speed is decreases negligible with age. Yeah, it's just cope. Like, people just cope out the ass. They just look for, like, every reason to cope possible. It's fine. I promise you guys it's fine. Okay, who won? Morris, aka Ninlego or Ninlegu. I'm not sure how you want me to say your Twitch name, but congratulations, you've been selected for coaching. You did unfortunately just barely miss it, Match6. That is a little bit tragic, but yes. Morris, congratulations, you've been selected for coaching. Let's do great things. But yes, just work on your technique a little bit. I need you to stop moving forward and backwards, just left and right, and then also looks good. You're improving. Looks good to me. Keep going. Aim training is very, like, long process. It's a really high, just grind kind of situation. You just show up every day kind of thing. What am I getting ping for? Yeah, mark that as red. Okay. That's why these training codes are always misleading. What do you mean? Because it takes forever or what? Morris is what I need here. Morris Chan on Havana. Are you wanting Havana? Because I think this icon one is also still a valid code. Which one do you want, Morris? You're in a game? Okay. How much longer is your game? Havana? Okay. How much longer is your game? Just give me a number. If it's not super long, we can wait a little bit. I can talk about some other stuff. But if it's a long time, then I might have to reroll. It might be long. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it to the people of chat. Okay? Bro, make it... Okay, I'm going to leave it to the people of chat. I can either open up another... just do him next to reroll. Okay. Morris, unfortunately, I'll give you 1 ticket as sympathy, and then but we will reroll. Do him next? I'm not going to do him next because it's just kind of not fair. Is kind of what it comes down to. I'll give him like an extra sympathy ticket for that. Sorry about that, Morris. Oh, did I already resolve it? I didn't resolve it, right? Hold on. How does it... Redraw is what it is, not reroll. Okay, Raptor, you've been selected for coaching. Just leave game? Nah, it's fine. Don't leave game, it's fine. No big deal. Don't beat yourself up if this happens to you guys, by the way. It's not a big deal. Like, well, I mean, he just has more tickets now. Add ticket. Morris. Oh, no, it's not Morris. It's, Nin. There you go. 1. Nepal. Okay, cool. What happened? He just didn't. He's in the game, so he can't be here for it, which is not a big deal. We'll just keep going. Raptor. Okay, Raptor has a Nepal code. We'll take a look at. Wait, where is it? It's not even in here. Where's my Nepal code at? Where's my Nepal code? Someone sent me a link. Where is this? Watch this. Oh yeah, wait, Summit? Wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, hold on. New hero Sierra.
Let's go teach him a lesson, Dorothy.
We did see this.
I'm gunning for MVP.
Her kit looks cool. I think her ultimate's gonna be really strong.
Couldn't let you get away this time. Just try and stop me now. That's how it's done.
Post-match accolades, we love this. Oh, there's upvoting. I didn't even see that.
Thanks for the shout out.
That's epic. Oh, shit. The rework comes out. I forgot.
Thanks for the shout out.
Oh, wow. They added like a deeper side. Interesting. And it's orange now, so the visibility is better. Wait, what did they even change there? Okay, so that side of the map is basically the same. It's just not a... There's like a... It's a window now. It's not like a big door. And then they changed this cover slightly here. I mean, this is the point that needed help. It was this point that needs help. Okay, so they opened this window, which is actually really good. And then they opened this up. Look, it's no longer like a door. It's like a big hallway now. And then... I mean, it's kind of hard to see what else they changed. It looks like they just kind of opened up the LOS a little bit. Like, it looks like this door is a little bit further. Like, let's look. Or that corner. Yeah, like, look. The corner used to go all the way over here. Now it's like this. It's way further, so it's more open now here. Very interesting. And they also extended the wall. Like, look. Oh, no. The wall's always like that. I guess I've never noticed that. Oh, they made it wider, though. Like, look. It's, like, wider on this side.
Looking good.
Painters here is cool. This is actually W skin. Wait, what even just happened to the ball? Wait, what? Wait, what? If you're in the skybox, you just get frozen? Is that what that is?
I've got you.
That was gonna be ball mythic? I don't think it is. I think that's like, I don't even know what that is. I don't really like the battle pass skins.
They're hungry for
It's
a fight.
okay.
Let's give them one.
Like, they're fine, but they're not that great, to be honest.
Something.
What is the mythic? Isn't it Genji weapon mythic?
Change of clothes.
You don't want to pick this fight.
Oh, more soccer line. I actually like the soccer line a lot. I mean, I don't really like these skins, to be honest.
You don't want
I mean, the Freya one is fucking cool as hell. They did a good job on the Freya,
to pick this
but I don't really like the Emre and the Hanzo. I think those are kind of weird.
fight.
Freya looks really good. And the Juno looks good too, but like, I just don't really like these. Like, I just don't, like, they kill it on, like, I just don't like these. Not a big fan of Genji, not a big fan of the Junker Queen. It looks okay. I mean, the Junker Queen in particular looks okay, but they're mid, yeah. It's just mid.
You're a fighter, huh?
A steady blade never falters.
This shit is sick, actually. Oh! That inspect is actually cold. Wait, what?
Never falters.
That's the inspect? Wait, I gotta be a Genji mid now. Wait, hold on. Oh, what the hell?
I'll shock you in my sights.
Wait, they actually cooked. Wait, they actually cooked with this. This shit's actually fire. No, wait, that's cold.
I'll shock you in my sights.
Okay, that's actually way too cool.
Let's try
That's what the Sojourn skin should have been. Is that? That looked fucking really cool.
something
Holy moly.
different.
Ramatra.
Wait, what?
Let's
New
try
stadium map,
something
night market,
different.
okay, I see. And they're adding RAM.
Ramatra. At your side.
What? Sushi? He can jump? What the fuck?
Down this time.
I am prepared to cause trouble.
Oh, reworking Juno. Oh, we're getting jetpack out. What? What? 10-year anniversary. Let's go.
No mountain I can't climb, no target I can't reach.
Exciting. I think it's gonna be. Oh my goodness. Ram Mythic mid-season 2? Okay, that looks fucking cool as hell. That's actually super cool. Okay, they actually cooked. Dude, the art team has been cooking. That actually, he looks so badass, actually. Holy moly. It's like tendons too. Like, look at that. It's like tendons and he's like fleshy. Holy moly. That's actually so cool. Wow, that's actually so cool. Holy moly. They cooked this season. I'm a little bit, I mean, I don't really know what else to expect. There's not going to be like huge gameplay changes. It's like a mid-season thing. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm excited. Tomorrow too. It's tomorrow. Cool. I will not be able to stream tomorrow, so you guys will have to experience the season without me. What am I ever to do? Okay, but Raptor, did you put a code in the thing? Where's my Nepal at? Only one map rework? Yeah. But why are there no flames from the shurikens though? Oh, I don't. Did we even see the gameplay from it? I think we just saw the inspec. I tagged in Discord. Oh. 4-7. Oh, somehow it didn't pop up. Because you didn't put your name in it. That's why. You just put Cassidy. Okay. This felt like a really close match. Sanctum and Shrine I played really well. Tried ratting. Our team lost, but it was too late into the round. Okay. At least pulled 2 supports. Also, our ult economy was bad. I nailed the hard roll tech. Unfortunately, the Kiri got me after we won the fight. Village felt really hard. Okay. Village is your worst map, by the way. The Zarya was denying the Mega Room off angle, so I just stuck him in. Okay. Also, I'm playing daily, but not comp. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Let me check this out. How much time do we have? Okay, we have plenty of time. Okay. Oh yeah, King's Row is pretty bad from Raptor. It's okay. Delta 5, we are plateauing a little bit here. but it has been like no days. The European like thing is so weird to me. It's been a month or plateaued. We should see a bit more improvement here, to be honest. I think it's just because you don't play that much. Yeah, you just don't really play a lot of comp, I should say. You do play like quick play, but it's like these days here really cost you everything. Like 4 days just down like 10. It's unfortunate. I think your skill floor is probably where you're at right now, if I had to guess. Striker, good to see you. Yeah, I played comp past few weeks. Yeah, I think it's just that's why you're plateauing. Like you're just not playing comp a lot. Like your volume is pretty low compared to what you used to be doing. Like you're playing probably half the amount of comp you used to, which is part of why you're. Yeah, like look at this. Like we're just plateauing as a result. So it's going to be pretty expected for you to be a bit rusty, which is fine. You like tell because you don't play comp. That's actually true. He just like his coach. And then on the aim trainer, looks good. I mean, you're going up over time. This looks good to me. I wouldn't worry about this too much. Okay. Import, go. You can track stats too. Okay, so he added a column in the spreadsheet to track stats, but I don't recommend you do this. I've already talked to Raptor about it. I think measuring your accuracy is pretty pointless. If you want to add columns, you right click this and then you do add column here and then you're fine. But that should be fine for the spreadsheet. It might break it. I don't know. You have to mess around with it. Like the warranty, you void the warranty if you do that. Okay, just keep that in mind. Weezo, good to see you.
5,
Hope you're doing well today.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
I'm washed just like him. Tail was him. You were never. Stop downing my boy. Okay, Raptor's gonna lock in and needs to do great things. This is what we needed. Got you Kovacs vibes? Yeah. Okay, this is... Okay, we already made a mistake. Oh, wait, you're with Montana here. Okay, so we're duoed with... Okay, this is actually... Okay, you and Montana mess up. Okay, Montana needs to go main because he's playing Sojourn. And then you... Montana is John Sojourn, by the way, and Montana is a mod. Okay, he's a community member of ours. Montana needs to go main and you need to go right side. Okay? So this is poor from you. So not only does Montana misplay, you misplay because you go to double up with him. I know you suck here, but from a macro perspective, you need to go left. Exactly what we said in that moment. Yeah, you guys messed up here. So this was a mistake. So then Montana goes left, which is good. And then now you're going right side. So it panned out. I guess you calmed it to him, so it panned out. But you should have had a better plan going out here. Okay? And you need to continue rotating. You have to keep going. I guess you're trying to catch a Lucio, but honestly, screw the Lucio. I'm going to go set up a win condition angle. Boom. Stand here and shoot people. That's what we need from you. Keep rotating. Keep rotating. Okay, now we're here. Exactly. We just needed this from you earlier. Okay, get zoned by Junkrat. Go grab the Mega. And then go back to the angle. I guess you're trying to live. Are you trying to reset? To be honest, I would just try to win. I would just try to win this fight. He died early. Just try to win the fight. Boom, 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 boom. Stand here. Shouldn't he continue the wrap? I mean, yeah, he could have actually done that. You're actually right. So what he could have done is once you're marked by the Junkrat here, which is... Yeah, flip the map. He could have done that. Here, instead of just standing still and shooting Echo, continue rotating and go for this. Yeah, that's actually better. I'm actually going to give you a ticket for that. You're actually 100% right. Add ticket. Weezo. 87-1. Yeah, really, really, really nice point out there. Yeah, we should have actually continued rotating from the Echo to play this position because you're going to force 2 people to turn around on you. This is 100% the best play. But you get too scared, cancel the play, and go back for the Mega, so you lose your win condition. But you needed to be here fighting the Junkrat right now, here fighting the... Like, it didn't really matter. Like, you could have reswung like this or just played for the Mega. Probably play for the Mega if I had to guess. And then look for a kill like this. Because you're going to force people to turn. More likely your team converts something down main. So we need to be more aggressive here. Okay, shoot Zarya. Okay, so like, you need to commit to an idea. Are you gonna live? Are you gonna get out? Or are you gonna do something? So here you need to get out. And also stop shooting bubble. There's no point shooting that bubble. Like here, if you're gonna do this, roll to the rotation. Like, I think doing it is probably fine, but you need to commit to getting here. I don't know why you don't roll. So you roll way too late and die. Man, I don't know why I left the angle. Lamau. I don't know either. But here, if you're going to peek this Zarya again, roll to safety. We just don't roll to safety. Okay. Set up the flank on right side. Okay. Go. Nice. Okay, so let's look at the micro here. How to choose right or left here? You mostly want to pick this angle because the fights are good for you here. The reason you typically don't want to come left side on Sanctum is because you'll go this way and then it's hard to deepen from this angle, right? It's really easy to get stuffed here because I guess it's like just as bad as the other side. But the problem is how do you deepen, right? Because then you're going to deepen onto this side of the map, which you don't even want to be in to begin with. You typically want to come right side because from here you want this rotation anyway. So it's more of like what's set up next for you once you get there. I didn't know until a few days ago that shooting bubble feature charged. That is actually crazy that you did not know that. That's actually insane. What? Okay. Okay, here you're not focused on the cure. You're just shooting your gun. Raptor, do you have recordings of your Thanksgiving training, by the way? What's up, Yumi? Good to see you. You got your chai latte, and I'm ready to bully our favorite streamer. Yumi, I got the other day when I went to Starbucks, I got a chai latte with brown sugar flavor shot, and it was actually the most delicious drink I've ever had in my life. It was actually like delectable. No, I don't, but I can record a few. Okay. Try to record them in the future. I thought about doing this today, deadass. You should have done it. It was delicious. Because I asked the barista, I'm like, I want a chai latte. What should I get? By the way, I mean, this is fine. So, like, I'm just talking off topic. I was like, there's actually delicious. What should I get? And she said, try getting brown sugar. And then I got it. And she was so right. She was actually so right. Good kill. Try chai masala. Is that a, like, thing I can get from Starbucks? I normally chai masala. Is that a type of tea? Is it like a spiced tea? I guess that is, right? It's a good play from you, by the way. No, okay, it's just a type of tea then. Let's see. This is a W play from you, by the way. This is an insane play. You're gonna force everybody to turn around, and then it's gonna make hella space for your team. Like, this is a checkmate play. You need to just stay on the cart though, or stay on the point though. You're actually him right now. Okay, the fight's won. You don't need to do this anymore. Howdy, goalie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. I thought about adding brown sugar syrup. Yeah, I did that. It wasn't actually like too sweet. It was like spicy. It was like low-key a little bit spicy. Okay, you're too late here. You need to read. You need to see where your team is holding. Read your monkey's body language as you're playing here. Okay. Notice Montana died and he's walking back from spawn, so you don't have someone stuffing choke. And then your Moira is not playing the angle aggressively, and neither is your monkey. So you need to recognize this as a situation. Like, you just should read the body language here and realize that, oh, crap, I can't actually go in their spawn or else I'm going to be too late. So you need to cancel the play and come back here. Okay, I don't even know if you should have set up here, to be honest. Yeah, you need to read your tank's body language. He's not holding choke. So you're not going to be able to make this play. Like, especially when you're down one. I'll keep that in mind next time. I rarely go to Starbucks, but I was really craving chai. Yeah. I hardly go to Starbucks ever. I go to Starbucks maybe once every 3 months. I just had a gift card, so I figured I'd use it. Oh, wow. You getting 2 there is actually crazy. So the only thing there was you were kind of late. That was it. Taylor, have you tried churros with ice cream? I've never had churros with ice cream, but I have had churros, and I do enjoy churros. I usually set up on the right side and look for a backline flank. Yeah. I mean, the idea is fine. Like, I'm down for you to have this play in your playbook. Like, it's sick. It's the only thing is in this situation you were late and it was because of what I mentioned earlier. Caramel stuffed churros. I didn't even know they made like stuffed churros. I didn't even know that was like a concept. That does sound delicious though. They used Kitsune. Didn't expect that. No, he's just too late. Like, this has nothing to do with the Kitsune. Because look, this Kitsune doesn't matter. Like, the problem is, so this play would have been good if the enemy team was here. But the monkey doesn't hold choke because we're down one. That's the problem. Also, the Winston apparently got banned like he was cheating. Or what? Yeah, but you replaced the caramel with ice cream, I see. Chocolate dipped churros. All that sounds delicious. All of it sounds delicious. I've been on like I had a sugar tooth recently. So So should he have just stood near the mega room where the enemy pushed from? Okay, just for clarification, I do want to move on from this, but just from clarification, what he should have done is stood here, which was fine. I didn't mind him setting up the play, but then he should have realized that his tank was not holding space aggressively, right? Because the monkey was playing like here. He backed up. He was playing here. So he needs to read, oh, we're not holding choke. I need to cancel this. And either turn it into a rat play and wait for someone to come this way, or just come this way to begin with and then shoot people. He needed to not like do this through the spawn rotation. That's what he messed up. That was the mistake. This is the first Nepal code in a while, yeah. Are you here too late? What actually happened? Yeah, you're here slightly too late because you died last fight. And then you flip, not flip. This is fine. Okay, and then we get caught. Like here, which your idea should not be to do this, by the way. Just stand in the mega room. Just stand in the mega room and live. The worst thing you can do right now is die. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. Just stand here and wait, because the problem is this isn't even like, I mean, it's okay timed, because your team is, the timing is actually fine, but you need to stay alive here. You cannot die. You pulling through here is actually huge, though. Let your team walk. So this 2v5 should actually be pretty winning. Oh. Okay, he just jumps off the map. That's cool. Oh, he got booped. Never mind. Okay.
Does it bother you that you take
Okay, so I didn't really mind a lot of your ideas. It's just that, unfortunately, that one poor play got you killed. Or it got you killed late in the fight, and then you weren't there for the next fight early enough and died. And then you missed a deepening rotation. So it's just so far it's just losing.
Can't afford to lose another one.
Okay.
Everyone, buckle up.
We win this, we need village. I think we do play village here, so it should be fun. Okay, so here we choose to rotate right side. I actually don't mind the right side rotation. People have kind of opened up my eyes to it. I'm open to it. I don't know why it would be worse, like strictly worse. Good kills. Only thing I don't like about this is the roll, by the way. Don't like this roll to go wide. Just drop. Okay, just drop. No need to roll. We don't need movement here. Okay, this is just too wide for no reason. Your tank is dead. Your tank is dead. Just stand in main or leave. Honestly, they're slow enough where you could just outright leave and reset. Like you and Montana are so far pushed forward. Just back up, reset, wait for monkey, and then go again. Or play at the like far side of the map. Like I would not be going for something high variance here when your tank is dead. And it's like it's just not needed. Like I think you're gonna die. Because you end up getting marked by Zarya. Like just keep in mind, guys, if you're here, you can jump up this gong. You can jump here, jump on the gong, and then get up top here. So you should just bail right now. I go mega room and go enemy mega side. Yeah, go here. It's fine. Yeah. I mean that would have been fine because at least you have more distance, right? And now you're dead to Sussy Baka and you just staggered. Never mind, you kill Sussy Baka because you're the GOAT. That's actually crazy. What even happens here? He has to reload and you grab the mega. That's actually crazy. You get this kill. Mega over performance. But nice job. Okay, you should not have gotten that kill ever. You should 100% die there. Like, why does this guy not get help? What happens? Okay, instead of helping Zarya... Oh wait, Montana's like low-key the GOAT here because he forces Suzu and stops DQ from pocketing Zarya. Yeah, this was actually a really good play for Montana to help you here. This is like Montana matching intentions was actually really well done. Yeah, because he knows you're about to die. He says, I might as well die with him because if he dies, I mean, I might as well try to make something out of it, right? Because you're going to lose either way. And then he helps you and then it just works out. That was actually really well played from him, I won't lie. Good job, Montana. And then we roll tech up top. Ew. Ew. Nice job. W roll tech. By the way, exclamation mark roll tech in the roll tech video if you haven't seen it. Cassidy can get to the high ground here. Excellent work. Okay. I don't know why you and Montana are stacked on the same angle though. It's a little bit questionable. I think you should like... One thing... I know you did the roll tech to get up here, which is really cool. But... You should see that Montana's up there already and then just play the ground or something. Standing on the same angle is going to be really bad because now here's the problem. Both of you guys are on the high ground, so you control this space. The enemy team, if they wanted, could just like do this and totally avoid you guys and take all the space in the world. So yeah, we need to get off this angle. Even though it was cool, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I also think you should be up here, not Montana. Montana should be on the floor for sure. I need cool tech to get up here, so I don't want to leave. Exactly. We unfortunately have to leave, though, for it to be the best player. Stack bishops. That's actually a really good analogy. Both of our bishops are playing the same angle for basically no reason. Okay, I mean, we kill people, but honestly, you guys lacked a lot of space control here. You could have lost this fight pretty easily. Okay, let me get gap by Curie. Let me actually see what happened. Okay, Suzu's just a broken cooldown. There's actually 0 counterplay there, by the way. Could you have rolled through her, maybe? No, you don't even have roll. How do we not have roll? Unfortunately, rolling forward got you killed here. Yeah. You just didn't need to roll here. Yeah, just no need to roll, because you need roll now. You need to be able to roll through her or something. This is the thing about rolling forward. You just get punished, like, randomly. That's the thing. Whatever. That was a roll error. Also, you probably shouldn't have been there. Once you saw that, Montana shouldn't have been there for the record. But once Montana was there, you needed to not be up top to begin with. Day 2 million of removing Suzu iframes. I unfortunately don't think they'll ever remove it, because I think it's actually a pretty interesting, like, mechanic in Overwatch. But it's just brutal. It's actually brutal. They need to make, like, low-key, the way to nerf Kiri would just be to make her bigger, but I don't know how you would even do that. She's just, like, way too damn skinny. It's so hard to hit her. I'm trying to evaluate this Deadeye here. I think you see the Zarya's overextended, so you go to cut her off. Whatever. I get Deadeye's fine. No Suzu while hindered. Make Suzu a movement cooldown would be very interesting. I don't even know how that would work. Okay, don't need to roll here, by the way. Just shoot him. Like, just shoot that guy. No need to roll forward on that guy. Montana is just him. That's low-key true. You need to wrap here. Okay, so here after you get this kill, you need to keep going. Keep going and then do this. Should be your idea. Don't cancel and, like, half-ass it. Like, you needed to continue the rotation and, like, map flip. And then, like, trade out somehow. Sigma used to block hook with hand. Is that true? Is that true? I actually don't even remember. You played this map, like, largely fine. You just have a roll forward issue, as well as I need you to not double with Montana. To go up top. Yes, on release, I see. Okay, you guys are here earlier, which is nice. Okay, you also messed this up. Whenever you take space like this and you realize they're not out yet, you need to continue rotating. Don't just stand here. Take space aggressively. Come here is where you want to be. Okay, widen the angle, because from here it's way easier for you to mark the guy in this room. You literally can't mark that guy if you're here, by the way. But if you're here, you can. And then you can also turn for the guys in main. So you needed to continue rotating while you have the time, right? This is a pretty unique situation. You have the time now. Continue going. Apparently 7 years ago it did. I did not know this. This is new information to me. I did not play when Sigma released. So you rotate slightly too late here. You should have rotated earlier. And then why are we rolling for uptime? Like, stop rolling for uptime. Just shoot them. Is the bell worth a cover? What do you mean? This bell? You're never going to stand here. Or, like, you're never going to stand here. I mean, actually, I've literally never thought about it. Maybe standing here is actually okay. I've actually never thought about this in my life. But my hunch is that this is worse anyway. Because if they rotate through main... I mean, I guess you could do this, but then you're exposed. This has to be better because you can just back up to this and use this as cover. I think if you have to use the bell, it's probably better than nothing, but you should avoid it. You should just stand on the bridge. I don't know why your monkey jumps there. You should have just held the choke. I also don't even think it should be you on cart, by the way. I think you should just let someone else cap. Just let someone else cap. I know it's uncapped, but you need it to not be you. You need to stand up here because the reason... Okay, guys, why should it not be him for a ticket? Why should Raptor not be the guy to cap here? What's the problem? What's the issue with the situation? Here's the spectator overlay for you. Needs to poke walk up. That's one thing, but it's not the important thing here. Setup, no mobility. What's I mean, he can't be the guy on the angle. I mean, that's part of it, right? He can't be the playmaker because he's out of the fight too long. That's kind of it as well. But I'm actually gonna give it to high ground is legit the only good position on this map. That's also true. Effective range. You guys are all pretty close, but I'm gonna have to give it to Weezer here. Setting up is kind of the key issue. Long rotation. That's exactly it. Actually, Raptor got it. Raptor got it. Long rotation to the high ground is the biggest problem. Okay, so we fall off the high ground. The only rotation to the high ground, there are two. Okay, there's this one. You can walk through this room to get to here and then come up to the high ground, which not a lot of people know about, but you can do that. That's a long ass rotation from the other side of the map, which we don't want to do. And then you also have to rotate this way to get to this high ground, and it just takes forever. So you need to not make this rotation because if you do it, it's very expensive for you to get to the high ground. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, now you know, boy. That this staircase exists and it lets you go to the high ground through this. You don't use it very often, if at all. But I thought it might take it to Raptor. Well, Raptor had the specific answer, so I'm gonna give it to Raptor. But yeah, like this is just, you can't do this play because it's too expensive for Cassidy. Unless like everyone was in the enemy spawn, then you can you know, make the rotation. But because your team is backing up anyway, oh my gosh. I also did it wrong anyway. Add ticket Raptor 1. There we go. Yeah. So because of this, now you're not going to be set up in a good position, not only to poke the walk up, but just to play make in general, right? Like here, this whole time, we should have not been on the cart. We should have been here and then just poking people. Because also, if you're there, you deny this rotation. Like this rotation from the Zarya, it wouldn't be impossible for the Zarya to make, but it would be a lot more expensive for the Zarya to make this rotation. And that's the big part of this, right? She wouldn't be able to walk up there for free. Oh, and funny enough, Raptor makes this rotation, which is funny. That's actually hilarious. That's actually funny. Okay, and then you just int on the Zarya. I don't really know why you do that, but you have point cap. You need to try to live here as long as possible. I think you don't. I think you're predicting she doesn't have a second bubble. Yeah, we also do roll forward here. You need to stay alive. You guys have point cap. Just stay alive and poke people and try to do something. Okay, Montana's right side. Okay, in this situation, when Montana's already right side, which you see him go do now. He's going there now. You need to drop and then do this. This. And then do this. Yeah, I thought you only had one battle. Yeah, that's what I predicted. But the problem is because you rolled for that, you had to hard commit for it. So you shouldn't have rolled to begin with. Here we go, left side. Shoot Echo. Go left side again. I actually love this from you. This is sick. You need to go though. Go, go, go. Ah, nice try. It's over there. How did you Montana's how do you get gas? He wanted to play Sojourn that day. Yeah, his John Sojourn account is typically what he plays Sojourn on. Yeah. Okay, so here we come main and look for this rotation on bridge. Like, you need to stop doing rolls like this. This has to stop, by the way. This, you need to just walk to the angle, stop rolling. They're here. Like, there's actually a pretty high chance you get engaged on. You need to stop doing this. It's going to make you super at risk in this fight. 4 seconds of peeking where you can just take damage and die. I mean, that's pretty unlucky. I don't even think you make a wrong rotation here. Yeah, you just need to roll. You had it off cooldown. That was it. Okay. Go right side. Okay, another roll forward there. Yeah, you need to, like here, for example, whenever the enemy team makes this rotation, these guys on point are out of your effective range. Your idea should not be to shoot the people on point here or behind point, for example. Your idea should be to stop the supports from following up on the space being made. So what you would do is you would walk forward and then just shoot the Alari as you make the rotation. And then come here and then you just outright kill Alari. That should be your idea. So I don't want to see you shoot this Reaper. This is a misplay. Stop shooting these guys. I mean, you can shoot them as you walk when it's convenient, but you more importantly want to stop the Alari from playing the game. Stop this Echo from playing the game. That's what you want. Because also if you're up here, you can just outright zone people. How to play around Reaper bubble, so cringe. You either need fan the hammer to break the bubble or run away. But I don't recommend taking fan into the matchup. I think you just take silver bullet and then run away. Like, you typically just try to avoid being the dive target. Like, for example, on that Reaper engage when he got TP'd on, he just needed to roll away and he didn't. It's a big problem. This is a good rotation from you, but you kind of have the wrong idea. Like, I don't want to see you make this rotation because the idea should be to stop this guy from rotating, right? Fight the Echo, fight the Echo, fight the Alari. Like, this was super winning for you. I don't know why you're so scared. I know you take 10 damage, right? You take, my bad, you take 50 damage, but you get healed. Okay? So I needed you to fight them. And then you roll forward here again. I just don't, like, your rolls are really sloppy. It's most definitely the biggest thing holding you back right now. Fury, whatever. Okay, so on this Deadeye, I actually don't mind it. But don't drop. You need to just not drop. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You could have just killed the Reaper from the top. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. It's going to be Verdict losing from me. You're rolling forward way too much. You're also on this point. You're missing a few rotations. Like, I needed you to not be the guy on point because I need you on high ground. I love that you're rotating all the way back up to high, which is sick. But I need you to understand for things like whenever the enemy team takes space aggressively, this fight is out of your effective range when you're staged on the high ground. Instead of going to fight them and doing stuff like this and just wasting time shooting people for no reason, you should be fighting people from here. Stop the Echo from taking this space. Fight the Alari, so on and so forth. You just didn't approach these fights correctly. And then you drop with the Deadeye, which is pretty losing, so we did not do that. And then on Sanctum, which I think was, no, okay. On Shrine, I needed you to not double up with Montana here. You also looked for the super high variance flank play when you were down your tank, which you could have just left instead of doing, so I don't really agree with that play. And then I thought you played this point relatively fine, which is why you capped, which is good. And then on first point Sanctum, you needed to not double up with Montana off rip, but once you made this flank play, continue to the wrap like this, and then go shoot the Junkrat and the Echo. And then once you ratted in this position, you just didn't read your team's body language correctly. And then the rest of the fights were like relatively okay. There were a few minor issues. The only core problem I'm seeing from you is you have a roll forward problem. You still have a roll forward problem. Have to fix it. Roll forward only in rotations where you're not close to the enemy team. So for example, if I'm walking back from spawn now, of course I can roll here. I could probably roll here. But once I get into this space, right, where the enemy team is, I need to not roll forward and just walk. Okay. So whenever you're reasonably far from the enemy team, use your best judgment. Whenever you're reasonably far from the enemy team, you can roll forward. But in this situation, we really can't. Okay. Or like when we're here is what I'm saying. Like if I was a Cassidy. But yeah, that's gonna be Verdict losing for me. Okay. Thank you for the code. I hope that was helpful. Okay. That's going to be, I think I'm going to have to probably wrap up the stream here because I don't have enough time for another code. Unless someone has something for me to react to for the next 10 minutes. We're going to wrap it up here, I think. I'm going to do an extra giveaway so you guys can get a ticket. I'm going to do add ticket, once told tale, 1,000. And I'm going to do exclamation mark, enter, new raffle. Wait, let me make sure I resolve the last one, by the way. Okay, I didn't resolve it. What if I do this now? Okay, I keep forgetting to resolve. I need to make like an auto resolve thing. I already have a note for that. I just haven't worked on the bot. So that's it. Then we're gonna do new raffle. I'm gonna do 3 minutes. You guys have 3 minutes to enter the raffle. Guys, everyone do exclamation mark claim to claim your GG ticket. Thank you guys for being here for at the end of the stream. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Learning great things. Lots of claims happening. A bajillion claims happening. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Next stream will be, so today's stream is a little bit different because I have to study for an exam. I have an exam in like a few hours. I have to have time to study right before the exam. I see why the ticket is necessary. Yeah, it is definitely necessary. Definitely necessary. What's it on? Public econ, public economics. So I got to review some differences, methods, and a bunch of, it's not very difficult. I just need to look at it. Hope the exam goes well. Well, thank you. I think it will go well. I think that'll be fine. But next stream will be on Friday. I will not have a gameplay stream this week. I don't have time. But yes. Would you react to a clip I hit on my code? Yes, if you put a clip in the thing, I'll look at it real quick. But the thing is, I have exams and group projects this week, so it's actually a pretty busy week for me. I'm going to still work on the spreadsheet. I really hope I can get the spreadsheet done this week so you guys can have the updated version. It's going to be pretty cool. It's gonna have a lot more features like hero specific things as well. W clip incoming. Big flank. Ew. Roll tech up the wall to come up top. Also, you need to turn up your gamma. Look how dark this is. Holy moly. Wait, roll tech to get up top is actually way too cold. Ew. Wait, that headshot. Ew. Ew. Oh my, this guy got aimbot? Oh my god, what the fuck, actually. That's actually a sick line. Nice job. And this is a really good play, by the way. And with 1 HP, really? Oh my god, you do have 1 HP. Holy moly. This has to be one of the best clips I've ever seen. Like, unironically. This is insane. Like, a roll tech to a Deadeye, to, like, an insane flick, to a living with 1 HP. like that kill is crazy. Hitting that flash and that headshot is crazy. Living with 1 HP is crazy. And then getting a silver bullet kill to end it off is actually insane. That's actually insane. Holy moly. Nice job. Yeah, actual flow state. Holy moly. But yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and enter the raffle to claim a ticket for today's stream. We have 10 seconds left. You're not going to win the raffle because I have 1,000 tickets. So if you win, then that's actually a miracle. But yeah, it's very unlikely. But yeah, so I won. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Next stream is going to be... Want to look at my double tap clip a bit up as well. Part of that one. Yeah, I'm going to look at it real quick. But yeah, this is too long. That's going to be too long to look at. But this is from Zeta. The thing is, next stream will be Friday. It's going to be a normal coaching stream. And then we're going to... W flank. Wait. Okay, we just killed 4. We're actually just the best ever. Where is it? Where is this clip at? Lebus. This was from the video. Oh, here. Okay, here. Wait a second, we almost hit the one clip. Oh, you just one clip the one guy. I thought you were about to double one clip the other guy as well. Holy moly. Okay. Do you think Lucio is viable in low ranks? Yes, 100%. I think Lucio is probably the best support to climb with in the entire game. That and Curie. Good luck on the midterms. Thank you so much. It's actually crazy how many masters and diamonds. Yeah, it's because I just coach you guys to, because you guys improve. Like the average rank of our community is probably like masters, if I had to guess. Like low masters, high diamond, or something like that. When they consist of less than 5% of players, yeah, we just have a very high. I mean, you guys choose to play, you know, get coaching from someone like me. So if I would hope you guys are ranked up. So yeah. But I think every hero is super climbable until champ, of course. And then I think, like, the champ code we reviewed that's on YouTube, Cassidy was, like, really hard to carry with into the Diva, for example. He needed to play Sojourn at some point. Go back to Sojourn. You need to make a spreadsheet for the community. We'll make a tracker. Like, the Discord bot will be upgraded to track ranks, and then we'll have a rank distribution. Like, what will happen is you guys will verify. You'll go here. You'll verify your rank. You'll get a rank tag. And then there'll be a rank distribution that you guys can look at, which will be really cool. I think it'd be really sick. And then it'll also like, I want it to be like, cause I want it to be where like you can ask high level players for advice. That's why I have experts. Like I want it to be where like you can ping experts and get advice on how to play the game. Like that's what I want. That's what the culture I want to be building in Bug Nation. It's like we help each other kind of thing. It's going to take a while to get there, which is why like I'm like, and that's why I want to build the bots and stuff like that. And then I'll push really heavy for content because I want, whenever I'm doing like the Cassidy guide and like really big hard hitter videos, I want to have the community ready to go because we're going to get way more people in the community and I want to have the infrastructure. Like part of the problem, whenever we first got our new batch of friends, when I posted, like I posted daily, is like we had to do the fucking manually typing spreadsheet bullshit, like instead of having the bot, right? That was that's kind of a regret I had, as I wasn't able to keep up with the demand as well. But it was a good problem to have. But yeah, I want to have the Discord bot. I want to have a bunch of stuff done, and then I'm gonna go super hard on content. Investing in tail stock is immensely lucrative. Yes, that might be the case. That might be the case. I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited. It's also been pretty difficult because of class and midterms and stuff like that. But yeah. Who are we rating? Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Who do you guys want to raid? Who's your favorite streamer that's rating right now? That's pretty small. That's not like huge. Like a pretty small streamer. Who do you guys want to raid? I guess I can show you guys the thing. NA's last hope. Nah, not. Is there anyone that's like a cast player by chance? Yeetle is big chillin'. Me, I have never streamed. You stream me? Okay, there's no one that I know that's streaming. Anyone that I know is streaming, and I don't think Ark is here. We might just raid Yeetle, I'll be honest. Hydron, I don't really. Okay, well, I'm not gonna raid Hydron. I'm not gonna go into it. Wanted, is Wanted streaming? Is he even live? He's not. I don't think he's live. Oh wait, he's J Wanted L, right? Oh, he's streaming. He's got 1,500 viewers. I don't really think there's anybody in particular. I mean, you guys can go watch Hunter if you want, I guess, is what we can do. He's also got 4.7k subs. Streamers. Send us to the Slay the Spire 2 streamer. Guys, we don't have any. Maybe I need to make more streamer friends. So there's like a pipeline here. So you guys have people to watch. You guys want to watch Ralph? You can watch Ralph if you want. Okay, we'll raid Ralph. Okay, we're gonna raid Ralph. If you don't know who Ralph is, he's like an educational kind of streamer like Spilo. I'll send you guys there to learn. To analyze the game of Overwatch. What is he even doing right now? Oh, he's just playing comp. Ralph is interesting. He hates 5v5. Yes, he'll go be mean. Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean to him. But yeah, go do whatever you want. I was gonna say go be mean, but I don't know him that well, so that doesn't make any sense. If he was Ark, I would tell you guys to be mean Ark, but he's not Ark. Okay, we're gonna go raid Ralph. Okay, but thank you guys for tuning in. I gotta go study for an exam, and then I gotta lock it for my midterms. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Next stream will be Friday, so I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, friends. Bye. Thank you. Bye.